Pimpers, 1 2 1 2. We ain't even gonna have a long intro. We just gonna continue this Blacko Macko love, right? Nothing better than his brother speaking for him, right? Talk to the peoples, homie.
All right, give me 1 minute, 1 second.
Yo, how y'all doing today? I'm feeling good. Connect the dots, cross the I's, dot the T's, you know what I mean? That type of talk. We're gonna make sure that when we speak about the bro, we speak from the gut. The heart is good, but you know, we seeing a lot of people with transplants.
Ready?
Come back like they bionic, but well, I ain't even gonna delay y'all. Talk to the people's family.
Yeah,
Get clear. You in the voice spot. Get somewhere where you don't skip. Your voice was just muted for a second when you was talking. 1 2 1 2. Keep saying 1 2 1 2. Let me hear you clear.
1 2 1 2.
Yup, that's perfect.
1 2 1 2.
That's perfect.
This bad beat speaking.
Ooh.
In honor and commemoration of more or less my big fool Blacko Macko. You know, like most people, or a few people that truly do.
Get clear. Get in the clear spot.
Epic loss. You know, and it's really hard for me to put words to it because I'm still dealing with the reality of it. So I'm going to speak about the things that he taught while I was around him, while I came up under him, while I held him in high regard, and most importantly, while I followed him. Unlike most big fools, he never wanted the glory. It was always about people. He helped me get in tune with my principles, my morals, and got me out of that warfare mind state. The aggression on our people, oppressed people. He helped me bond with my mother and my family. We never wasted our time talking about politics when we lived in the cell with each other. We never talk about or dealt with the bullshit. Sorry, I know what you said about the curse.
It's all right, brother.
It was always about family structure. One of his mottos was, change comes within the household. That's what we first learned from. If your family ain't right, how the hell your community gonna be right? If the community ain't right, how you even gonna approach by getting the nation right? So it starts within the household. It's about teaching our kids the things that we was missing. Because they're gonna be the future generation to carry on our agenda, to carry on our flags. He was so ahead of his time, it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
These are all facts. He was never transgressed against one another. He was totally opposed to it. All these individuals on these platforms misrepresenting him, talking about the shadow things. Man, he was very spiritual. From this case he was locked up on, all the way to the prison system.
Mm-hmm.
He was very, very spiritual. We went to the Bible, the Quran, the Torah. These are things we used to do in the cell. I heard Baseman Mikey B talk about Baseman, they opened up upstate box together.
Mm.
But when I came along in 2000 to Southport, the police was giving us so many bogus tickets to keep us Baseman in there. We decided to Baseman get a recorder or rather request like basement prepare for your tickets. You can request for the court to go over your hearings. We decided to go fight every last ticket we ever courted it and perfect law. Every day for at least 4 hours. He'll go over mine, I'll go over his. Yo, this is how you speak when you go in the hearings. We perfected the memorandums, the policies, the procedures. For those that know me, know why I was such a problem. This is after what my big homie taught me and educated me on while he was in the box. He didn't gate bang. It was always about family orientation, growth, and development. This is who he was. The reason why y'all didn't care about him when he touched down, the reason why he wasn't caught up with all the bull stuff, when he touched down, he told me personally, if God ever give him a second chance at life, he had a debt to pay back. To be a son to his mother, a nephew to his aunts, a father to his kids. He said that was more important than the politics out there. Because again, it went right back to his philosophy. If you can't get the family right, how can you get the community right? Can't get the community right, then how can you get the nation right? You can't be a brother to a stranger within the nation if you don't even know how to be a brother in your own household. You can't be a good husband to a stranger when you don't even know how to be a proper son to your mother. He recognized the mistakes that he made. And he found redemption inside themselves. That's why you see so much aggression when it was called for him to put in work. That was just a way of expressing himself. That's why he went so hard. He was fighting demons. It's the only knew the sacrifices that he made for us. By him putting on an album, all the war stories about individuals here, that caused him from going to the funeral of his little brother. They denied him to go to the funeral.
Oh,
that crushed him. How many people can speak on that? How many?
That's a trigger. Wow.
But you're still out here seeking glorification. He didn't want that. He proved it. He did exactly what he told me he was going to do. I went up there and picked him up. I took all the brothers with me.
You picked
they can see firsthand.
You picked Blacko Macko up?
I picked Blacko Macko up.
Salute.
Me, Free, and a couple other good brothers from Elizabeth City. Ratchet, Wax.
Salute, Wax. Salute, Ratchet. Salute, Free.
We brought him to his Care Bear house. And he did exactly what he told me he was going to do. We gave him the same offer that we gave the other. He said, listen, brother, been out here before I touched down. I'm being a savior of my family first because that's who I owe. That's who did the time with me. Is something wrong with that?
Hell no. Respect that man for that.
You gotta respect him. But soon when they seen him at a bad point in his life,
turn on.
They can say what they want, man. I'd have never put that video up there.
Never.
I would have never slandered my elder like that. I got a brother right now in more or less North Carolina. You know him, Pimp Apple. Going through a simple situation.
Apple?
Before I talk bad about him, I'm going to reach my hand up and try to uplift him and go save him.
Apple?
That's real brotherhood.
Oh, man. Send Apple.
That's real brotherhood. Because it can happen to any of us. Any of us. Don't sit there and act like you're so strong and basically, you're immortal and you can't make no mistakes. Real men be accountable for their mistakes. They own up to it.
Yes, sir.
And they put it out there. If you're a real leader, you'll put it out there so the little homie won't get no false sense of reality.
Yes, sir.
About what this life really entails.
Yes, sir. Dang.
Not about the glory. We did that at the younger age, at the beginning stages. But it seemed like we couldn't get past the violent aspect. Once we conquered the war, you couldn't move past that. And that's what my brother Basie, man, is truly shine. There's many other sets out there. They can say what they want, but I know the truth. I was in the cell with them. I helped them put it together. We built on it before we put it down on paper.
What was that like?
A lot of people was in the cell with me. A lot, just from Brems to Stones to more than NYB. You know what I mean? They ran with our structure. Say what they want to say. But if you try to track it before that time, 2000, when boy Blacko got the hold of it, all you see is just ignorant and violence, because that's what was called for at the time. But once we conquered the war, where did they take it? Where could they take it? They didn't have the proper elements,
yes, sir,
to take it past anywhere past that. But my big homie could.
Yes, sir.
He could. Look how many with the jets and more that this car. Man, we started all of that.
Before it was anything, it was 4.5s and Infinities and
that's credit with Blacko. But look what he was doing. It wasn't about the violence. It's again about family structure, family orientation, unification, growth and development.
Yes, sir.
This is what this man was about.
Yes, sir.
So for him to put on, like, man, listen, he helped educate Andy, but it wasn't no shine thing with him. It was a Damu thing with him.
Yes,
Any
sir.
big homie that's been around him. And I sit back and watch a whole lot of stuff. I don't care about the glory. I'm living my life out here. I'm doing what he taught me to do. I tried. At one point in time, y'all heard me because I was trying. You know what he was telling me to do?
What's that?
You focus on your family. Do what we talked about. What are you wasting your time for? You can't get this time back. Your mama ain't get no younger. Your pop can't get no younger. Them is the one that did the bid with you, MB. Your sisters ain't get no younger. You owe them. You owe them just as much as you owe Damo.
Yes, sir.
So after you try and you try, my kids is getting older. They're going to be affected by the things that we created, whether we like it or not. That's what you want for your kids. So if you want to honor my brother, if you truly want a baseman, pick them up, talk about his real teacher. Forget about the movie, because he didn't care about the movie. He didn't care about the movies. What he did care about was unification of all Damos. What he did care about was basically individuals tightening the bonds with their family. I'll give you a little story that the basically about me and him.
Drop it, brother. Hold up. Yo, hit that. Pardon me. Pardon me for 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, man. Be part of me. Hit that like button, people. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification, let them know Pimp is live. Not done before. Got Blacko's brother, original GKB, Mad B, talking, reminiscing, and all the fake stuff. Go to the other channel. This one is where Real Rich starts and ends. Talk, man.
I come back to visit because, like I said, we spent a lot of years in the cell with each other. We was co-defendants from the Attica riot that transpired in 9/8. Not the first one with Robo Judge and Hitman them in the mess hall. The second one with police. We was co-defendants. And then he went one way and they separated all of us. I went to Southport, you know what I mean? By the time I finished my Southport time, I still had long-term key block time. It's up with the upstate block. We reunited. And immediately he found out I was on the set. Now, we bunking up together.
Mm-hmm.
So he knew a lot of things about me.
What year was that?
What year was that?
2000?
2000.
Okay.
2000.
Okay.
When everything was done. That's why I said I got a whole lot of information. A whole lot. I was in the mix. I was there. That was more than my homie. That was my brother.
Yes, sir.
I hear the misrepresentation about Basie, man. He came back under me. He could never, him or any of my elders could ever be under me. I won't allow it.
Yes, sir.
Anybody that came before me, because I know how hard I had it, they could never be under me. Never. I won't allow it.
Yes, sir.
That's a misrepresentation. He never came back under me. My exact words with him, where did you want to sit at? And I dare motherfucker to challenge you. I dare him to challenge you. You sit anywhere you want. I said that to a few others too. Never about to glory with me. I don't need it. I was somebody before Damu. I exist. Damu didn't do much to be out here in the society.
It ain't do a damn thing.
Did a whole lot for those that know me. My comrade from Red Hook did a whole lot for me. He's out in the lifestyle. We go back from juvenile. Jungle. Apples.
Salute.
I got so many. That's where my ties come from. Salute. Even that sock. That's where my ties come from.
Salute.
Going back from juvenile.
Salute.
I know these individuals. So you could never, let's get that clear, you could have never been under me. I wasn't raised like that. You can never outshine the leader.
Not telling these boys out here nowadays, let them tell it.
But like I said, I can't speak for everybody. I was raised the right way from the street, and I was blessed to come in the pen and be guided the right way.
Facts. Let's go back to the cell, man. Y'all got double bunk.
Okay, so we was in the cell, you know, over the course of time, we started to recognize certain people coming up to see me consistently. One of the individuals, my kid did. Now, me and my kid had always been tight. So one time I come back, and he said, he started asking me personal questions about me and my kid bit. Through the conversation, he showed me that I really didn't know my kid bear at all. He said, yo, she's a child. She was a child just like you. What's her favorite dog? What was her upbringing like? What y'all talk about on the visit?
Food, brain food.
So he gave me brain food to realize everything he was telling me was right and exact. So he gave me a couple of strategies and tips on how to bond and get closer with my family. When you go down there, talk 10 minutes about yourself. That's all about her. Have her give you a history lesson about Bluetooth. Let me tell you, to this day, I'm thankful for that. When I thought me and my kid bed couldn't get no closer, came stronger. I came up with a pops, but didn't know him. We lived in the same household for a short time until the street grabbed me. I still didn't know him. Because of Blacko, I got tight with my pops. Because of him. Because of the promises I made him, when I touched down, I made it my duty, my responsibility to understand him the way I understood my mother when she was coming up to see me. This is all credit with him. All credit due to him. And in turn, that's what I teach the brothers out here, the brothers and sisters. Y'all can hear what y'all want to hear. I don't give a damn. I am who I am. I'm not I never tucked my tail. There's a reason why they didn't flip on me. The ones that did, they don't want structure. You can't see it in their behavior. They didn't care about Blacko. You can't see it in their behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I came all the way from the South to go see my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I made sure the ones I taught, listen, I ain't misleading y'all. Now you heard my words all these years. Now it's time to hear from the horse's mouth. You can see where I got my teachings from. So you can see firsthand where I got my teachings from. Nah, bro, don't ride the car. We ride the car, but I want them to know you.
Mm-hmm.
So once y'all see what I'm teaching y'all, where I got it from, it's not bull crap, and it's not forced propaganda. Now you know for a fact what to do out there to the younger soldiers.
Nice.
That's why I did that for.
Nice.
And he didn't let me down. When I ride back to the South, yo, bro, man, I appreciate you. Now, don't appreciate me. Appreciate that man who I just showed you.
Right.
That's the power. That's what he did. For those of us I had the privilege to be an upstate with him, it was more than 130 with him.
Right.
How many 550s he didn't gave books to? How many 550 he had on the motherfucking gate speaking about family orientation? Tell the truth about it.
Right.
Tell the truth about it. He didn't care if you homie or not. If you was black, he was uplifting. Not just black, Latinos too.
Mm-hmm.
Crips too. He's seen it firsthand. Anybody that really been around him and knew him, this is what he was about. He said, we won the war, we got the glory.
Mm-hmm.
What we going to do afterwards? Let me show you what we're going to do. This is what it's about. That's why he was so strong. I watched the brother, rest in peace, I watched the brother SI do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the brother in Attica go to the box. And how the hell, when it's time for him to pack up and we went around to collect his stuff, everybody in the snake pit had a book from SI.
Nice.
Everybody, Neutrals, 550 ops, everybody had a book of SI.
Nice.
Some teachers teaching crowd. They want everybody to know that they teachers. Others do it in silence. Them is the genuine ones, in my opinion. They didn't teach just about gang-banging aspect. They teach about life.
Mm-hmm.
They teach about change. Positive, constructive, productive change.
Nice.
These are things about my brother, man, that I feel offended by when I had other platform only talk about the war aspect of them. That was a small percentage. That came easy for my brother.
Easy.
Now, I'm giving you an explanation on why you're seeing such aggression. He was fighting a lot of demons from the streets. Very spiritual. Recognizing his mistake as a man. And just wanted the opportunity to address him. To redeem himself. He couldn't get out there. That's why you seen such aggression. Like I said, his little brother, rest in peace, Basie man, it really changed him. For him not being able to go to that funeral, it really changed him.
Yeah, you just put me on to something like I can see how the shift can come. He was in the box, right?
He was in the box. He was in the bang. And because of his violent history on the island, they said he was a threat. He was a security breach.
You hear that, people? You don't know when mental breakdowns can trigger. You got to deal with the loss, the belief you got to see him in that way, and then get denied on seeing your brother. Oh, man.
But it was a sacrifice that he made. He committed himself to the people. So it paid. That's why he wasn't with the set tripping.
And then,
that's why he wasn't with it.
And then down the line, people so quick to try and set trip on him.
Set trip on him and try to basically discredit him. Talk about he was with it. He was never with it. Because it means that he couldn't do his brother for the last time, that sacrifice went in vain. He believed in God more. That's why he fought. I heard 12 mention something about Basie, man, and that was a more or less something that people don't know about.
Man.
Blacko been gangbanging.
Yo, man.
He was a 21 raider that patrolled the community to prevent breaking and entering that was going on in that area. This is my brother. This is what he was about. Yeah, he got caught up with just like all the rest of us would be basement. This got it and don't know no better. In the street life.
Hold up, pardon me for bringing it up, but I mean, because I thought I spoke on this earlier. The part when Quell saying that he gave Blacko the hood. Why? I mean, respectively, without slandering or for the good process of today's tribute, why would he say that knowing that he wasn't even in the whip? He was a MB militant militia stone or something around that time. Like,
that's something I'll give you, Basie, man. And again, and I put it out there. I mean, I don't talk behind people's back. Man, I don't even care no more, to be honest with you. I'm disgusted with the way things is going.
Mm-hmm.
And I pull back. I can only give but so much. I got kids. I got 2 boys to raise. And they of that age where I got to fight against the magnetism from the streets. I already lost a stepson to it.
Sorry to hear that. Condolences.
Okay? So basically, man, I lost a nephew in this. You know what I mean? Basically, man, I got to do my job. I believe in it. I still believe in the principles of God. Because it was right. It was righteous principles. If you apply them in your life, you will see change. Mm-hmm. Don't play with them. Don't manipulate them to fit your basic man, your weak needs. If you apply them, it will make you a better person. If you truly apply the 30, the way my big homie Blacko taught me, the way he basically didn't just teach me, he showed me step by step. We learned law together themselves. For those that see me after I came out of that box, it was hard to get MB. It was hard because not only would I put it in physically, but I knew how to get out the goddamn box now. How to fight with the pen. That was all due credit to Blacko Macko.
Salute that, man.
We got to learn state law and federal law. If y'all apply, it wouldn't be so many goddamn indictments falling the way they fell. And the way they're going to continue to fall. Because y'all went from the essence. If you apply the rules and regulations the way they was meant to be applied, some of them need to be updated. You will see change. Not just change in the people, changes within self. Changes within your family. And change within the community. These are all facts. I live by it. I don't need an army to do what I signed up for. Whether I'm raising a red flag or I'm just basement incognito, I'm still doing my job.
Right.
I love to teach. I love to see my people in the better positions. I don't need a platform to do it. Wherever I go, I'm going to conduct my responsibility. And I got that again from my big homie, Blacko. He just wasn't talking. He was a man of action. And yeah, we all make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. You're the ones that act and pretend to be. So if you ask me that question about Quell, I say that for you for another segment.
Okay.
I told you, basically, I don't keep no secret. I don't talk behind no back. I don't care what dudes say. I done been down there in the mix of things. Ain't nobody never do nothing to MB.
I seen you there.
It's always the same thing.
Know what I mean? But
for the ones that know I can get on them the same way, it tears me apart to see situations like Dick Wolf and more or less Top Guns. It tears me apart. That's supposed to never happen.
Never.
I'd have never flipped on Blacko. Never flipped on Quell. Never flipped on you, Pimp. Never. Y'all the founders, man. Y'all set the foundation. Once you try to oppose your more or less elder, good or bad, everybody got their way of teachings. That's why so many teachers. If you can't get the teachers from one leader, you go to the next. That's why you got so many teachers out here. The good teachers, They stay within your mind, no matter how many years go by. The bad ones, nah, I ain't like them too much. But ain't nobody perfect
at all.
So again, I say that for you for another time.
That's
but
good.
basically, what I will say, and I put out there, I'm not with the YouTube joint. Everybody say it. Man, I did this. If it wasn't for Blacko, I probably still wouldn't be goddamn speaking. Don't care. I let my actions speak for myself. Say what you want. It's a whole lot that ducked me when they came to the South. A whole lot that ducked me. There's a whole lot that talk up top. When they came down bottom, they damn sure went to the tourist attractions. They ain't come to the trenches. They ain't never come to the trenches. And the ones that hear me talking, they know who I'm speaking about.
Yes, sir.
Downtown Raleigh is not the trenches. I ain't see you pull up in North Raleigh. I ain't see you pull up in Greensville. Frankie Boo did, though. Apple did. Snow Hill. Elizabeth City. Don't talk about Charlotte. Them is big cities. They not the trenches. I ain't seen none of y'all come down and come to the trenches.
Hello.
Knew better.
Good
Knew better. Knew better. You didn't have the balls to do it. Because you had a different agenda.
Sarge Hercules sends his love. Salute, founder.
Because you had hidden agendas. You wanted the glory. Man, we didn't want the glory. That's why they embraced me down here. I always taught them, I'm a guest in y'all backyard. Because y'all come up top, y'all motherfucking guessing ours. If we go to the West Coast, guess what? We're guests over there.
So nice.
Get that mentality about taking over. It's not about divide and conquer.
So nice to them.
That's not, tell me where that's at in the lessons. Tell me where that's at. I thought it said basically we're supposed to instill leadership qualities into the drop.
Talk to them nice.
Not to be followers. Not to be under me. No, I'm supposed to come in there motherfuckers and teach you how to be a leader. This is your hood. This is where you was born and raised from. I'm a guest and I appreciate you letting me in there. I'm going to give you what you asked for. Not according to my philosophy. The same way it was given to me, that's what I give it. And they knew it. Some in our hood, some in ours. Scared to get up with me. Scared to get up with me. A lot came and attempted to do it. Y'all didn't do what I did. They haven't done what I did. Raw teachings out of Damu love, not Mad B love. Damu love because I believe in it. Damu changed my life. Coming across a person like Blacko, Macko changed my life. And I like the person I became.
Salute that man.
Honor that man for that. Stop talking about being very shallow. Talk about, man, he was just good. Way more to him than that.
Way more.
Y'all listen to his teachings and y'all got around and fell around because y'all know that warrior aspect. Y'all know what would have happened. Very humble, very respectful. And he might have not been a great teacher, but everything he said was heartfelt.
Yo, I got a question. I know people probably gonna want you to mention just in case you might, you capable of just bringing something in, just in case we don't hit that area. What's the level of inexperience you was around him? To your dead honest truth, what was his drug experience like? Like, was he a frequent, sometimey, a once in a while? Did he do cigarettes, coffee, coke, weed, dope, K2, dust? Like, people be saying all these war stories that he didn't do it in jail, then he did do things in jail, and then now they call him a dope fiend. He had that video surfacing.
Listen. As Damu, like I hated them double bumps.
Right.
Let me say this first, right? I hated them double bumps.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You got good and bad and everything. The basically, man, the good part of the double bumps, you know what I mean, is that people you think you know, you don't really know them until you live with them. You could put a shadow on. I mean, you could put a mask on when you come outside themselves. Because you got to go back in there short time. So only got to keep that mask on for a couple hours before you return back to that cell.
Right.
But when you live with somebody, you really see who they are.
Straight, real nigga.
Okay? So to answer your question, you know what I mean? My brother loved coffee. Black and sweet, right?
Right.
He loved his coffee. He loved his cigarettes. And he loved his bud, right? That's the only drug my brother used.
Oh, whoa. Out of all the time you've been with him in the history, of people always say y'all was double bunk, been together, started things together. You saying that he only did bud around you and cigarettes and coffee? He ain't never do nothing else?
Hey, yo, listen, bro. They can say what they want to say. I live with him, not for a couple of weeks, not for a couple of months, for years. He got a lot of money in them box, contrary to what people want to believe.
Nice.
Sitting on a lot of dog food. I'll give you a story one time.
Nice.
Right? He comes back from court loaded up. Right? We put the package together for the entire hood. For the elders, dog food, they could get money to feed the homies on that side. This side of the more or less basement in the box. You know what I mean? We got about 60 packages put together. Police come to the door. Excuse me. Police come to the door. Nah, y'all can't get that. Y'all know y'all come in here. Y'all got to do all of this. We don't give free charges. I'm talking about grams. Rocked up. Never did I see my brother use dog food or any other drug.
Nice.
But that bud, yeah, he gonna smoke that. Like I said, he was fighting a lot of demons. That was his escape.
Nice.
Smoking that bud. He loved his bud. From the street to the pen, he loved his bud. I don't think he could have ever gave up that bud.
Nice. That's good, man.
Facts. So if brother could say things like that, I just laugh. Let me tell you something that SI shared with us before. And Blacko also promoted the same thing. He says, the time that you're going to go to know that you really made it. That you're a leader, that you made it to the higher up. Until you go through these three things, you didn't make it yet. Huh? When they say you're a homo, when they say you're a rat, and when they say you're a dope fiend.
That's the number 3, 1, 2, and 3 of jail slander.
He said, unless you go to them 3 more or less phrases, you didn't make it yet. Keep banging. All great leaders, they all got to go through them 3 phrases.
Yeah, that's a fact. Keep banging. Yeah, the shit I used to always hear. Yeah, the shit
you ain't become a threat yet to the masses. Yeah, you got to go through them 3 things in order to be embraced by the masses. Don't think you're going to escape them. You got to all get prepared for them. And Si said it, and he told me that. On separate occasions.
Okay.
Guys with SI from Comstock. To more or less Attica. And we got PK, got an Attica together. In that van, 8 of us. And we was in Southport together.
Nice. Rest in peace, SI.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Blacko Macko. He in good company. He in good company now. He got Jungle with him. He got SI with him. Robo with him.
See, it's like I told you before we even got on. You know what I mean? I've been dealing with a lot these last few days.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? For those that don't know, again, I'm also, that's why it took me so hard, it hit me so hard this week, and I haven't been talking to people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Jungle's my first running mate.
Wow.
Jungle is my first comrade in the juvenile system.
Wow.
He's my first comrade.
Great company. Your growth is good, kid.
I know Jungle forever.
Nice.
The night he caught his case, we were supposed to link up and catch a lick together. That's the show because that's our first time ever on the streets together.
Facts, right.
But before he caught that case, that last case to put him in there, yeah, we supposed to link up together. That's my first running mate. So to come find out off of YouTube that my brother passed away, yo, and then Blacko, man, yo, oh man, bro, these is good brothers, man. These dudes capable of abusing their power at any given time, and they never did it. They never did it. It was all about brotherhood with them two brothers, man. That's not too. Man, it just disgusts me how we could just tear each other down. And basically, man, we came up together. We all got our contribution to more or less Dahu establishment. Yes, sir. Some, it's just like a YouTube thing, base man. I guess or more or less the popularity. Some just get that light more than others. Right. But all of us contributed. And I hate when people bring up the bad things if they ain't got no dirt on their goddamn jacket. Right. Yeah, to the masses, you don't. Right. But you can't lie to the ones that was there, that was in the circle. You think they don't know. They know a whole lot. Before you be quick to stand somebody else, man, listen, man. For those that got the eyesight, that eyes awake, they see through it, man. You're not perfect. None of us is. You ain't without blemishes. But are you really who you say you is? You'll talk about the good and the bad of it. I'm naturally aggressive. Naturally aggressive. And I work daily on how to control myself because, again, that can scare people away, bro. They can scare these younger brothers away when they feel challenged. Again, all due to Blacko point and not address your weakness. If you're going to be a teacher, you got to be more or less open so that you can feel comfortable to come with you. I just feel passionate about what I feel passionate about, and it comes out aggressive. But it's never been about the limelight for me because it was never about the limelight my big homie. When I keep saying big, I'm talking about Blacko.
You ain't got to never explain that to me. I know who you're talking about.
I learned from the best. I truly learned from the best. It ain't never been about that with him. So if I really respect him and honor him the way I say I do, then my actions will reflect his actions. So it can never be about the glory that you want, the power. Never. That's what that whole thing was about. I hope I want y'all to know that if I'm lying, you can call free and ask free.
Salute free.
He basically, man, he commended me on trying to bring y'all together. Nice. That's what I did it for. Never no glory.
And let me do this show free. I never commend you with your efforts as well. You know what I'm saying? So hearing that and seeing at a point you did mend the unit together, Mad B, Homo, Pimp, CK, Shockwell. You did that, and the effort was great, and the intention was great. So salute to that, bro. Pardon me, man.
That whole stage was set. So when basically Blacko came home, it would be an easier transition for him. It would be more like it was my way of honoring him to tell him that his teaching didn't go on deaf ears. Okay, that was my only intention. So we could set the stage for being that more or less the whole nation was jacking our swag at the time, whether they want to admit it or not. That basement is not about one person in power. Here, we could bring all our original forefathers back together and let them be our more as advisor to make sure we doing our job the right way.
Next.
That's what that move was about. Next. To show that it's not me. I don't care about no guy. No subhood. I don't control nothing. We all gotta follow orders. What more better way to take orders than the one that had it tight in the beginning? When underneath y'all leadership, when it was all y'all three, basically, man, G-Shine was strong. Blacko did the right thing. He opened the door. I took the position as far as I could take it. I feel that basically, man, I taught y'all well enough. I'm put it in your hand and see where y'all take it from. We fucked it up. Identifying the mistake. Okay, we can always backtrack. Now we're going to put them in position to advise us, and we're going to follow it. And whoever knows, it's going to be problems. That's what that movement's about.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, the same thing that separated the three of y'all before,
mm-hmm.
it happened all over again. The egotism.
Yes, sir.
The arrogance.
Yes, sir.
Worrying about me trying to pull a goddamn jack move or a sneaky move. you in the bed with the goddamn dude just doing this one I'm fighting against.
Fact.
You feel comfortable with them and you raised me. Y'all raised me. How you don't feel comfortable with me?
Hmm.
I'm talking about Quell now.
For sure.
Before any of them motherfuckers was coming home, I went up there and told you what it was. Me and Free went up there and told you what it was. You came home and got in bed with these dudes. These the same one why the goddamn indictment's falling. You know, don't see gangster woo. Man, I don't even want to go into it. I don't even want to go in that aspect, man. About to send me somewhere else.
True.
But what they say, time will reveal all.
That's fact.
They say time will reveal all.
Fact. I got a question.
See my name on no indictment.
I got a question. Facts. Praise, amen, salute, Allah, hallelujah, all in kudos to that. Tell me about the Red Alert time, Empire Strike Back time. I could never really give the voice like one of the co-creators of it, so I don't want to delay that too, because that was you and Blacko's joint venture. And how long did it take, and how much did Blacko implement compared to how much did you implement?
Well, once again, right, like I told you in the beginning, right, we used to have heavy dialogue, and it wasn't about Damu 90% of the time. It was about the struggle of Black people and where we came from. Okay? So when it came time to put that package together, he recognized certain good qualities of it.
Okay.
Them quality is that I can accept, I can more or less, I can meaning that basically that I can take words and structure it and put it in layman terms. Okay, so yeah, we put it together. The Constitution together. This is more or less the Constitution that easily be put together because of the dialogue we had over the years.
Okay. You put the Constitution together.
I'm not talking about just we put the Constitution together. We put the lingo together.
Right.
We put the rules together.
Okay.
We put the oath together.
Okay.
Them with the four components that basically made up the Red Alert.
Okay.
When we put the Red Alert together, we also put 5 phrases together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I give you the honorable mentions that basically help us put the 5 phrases. Now, the 5 phrases was going to be a 5-year game plan to help us get back to prominence and get back to what Blacko vision was.
Okay.
Anything that I implemented here, I put a whole lot of lingo and put a whole lot of rules and structure together. But it was all his ideas.
Nice.
I'm not going to take credit for nothing, but tell you exactly how it was.
Nice.
Anything that I put down on paper, it was the discussions that we had over time. When I say over time, I'm not just talking about upstate box.
Right.
Me and Blacko bonded in Attica.
Right.
I mean, we used to have discussions. We used to go to the keep out yard. When we was in state paper, we used to have discussions backwards and forward.
Right.
So it's an accumulation of all the things over the years that pretty much basically I was able to put that structure together. Phrase 1, the Red Alert, the Empire Strike Back. I mean, all these things, these were just ideas that he had for more or less discussion, for more or less combining his history with my history, as well as Imhotep, Hamo, and Alpha.
Yes, sir.
Even Robo just played the part in that.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace. Yes, sir.
So basically, one thing about Blacko that he did, right? It wasn't about him. He valued the input of all the soldiers. I'll give you another heads up that played the important part in that whole structure. a dude that just came home. You see him up there now, basically man, Top Dollar, aka Mumia Ascari.
What?
Even though he's not given credit for whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
I mean, for whatever reason, he ain't given credit. I mean, when he was underneath G. Sean Banner, he played an important role.
Really?
Him, and it's another one that a lot of ones didn't hear about, but I bet you more that basically man, probably Shaquille should remember him. What I'm speaking about. It's an individual that used to be Mad Stone named Son 2. He went home and got wrapped up in PA. So he put off the radar, Son 2.
I think I remember that name.
He was Mad Stone, and then Mad Stone, big man, formed a coup on his ass, and basically him and Blacko had a strong tie. But he was another Imhotep with the Afro Boulon history and structures of that nature. Very, very inspirational.
Okay.
So he used to relay a lot of information. Basically, me and Imhotep used to be in constant communication. Right. Basically, he was back on the Allen fighting his cases over the years. So basically, it was a whole lot of things that contributed to all this impact. It wasn't just my doing.
Nice. I appreciate that too, man. Pardon me, but kudos.
You know what I mean?
Everything you doing right now is making Blacko proud, because I'm looking at Blacko smiling and like do that stare and that nod that he do, watching that you reciting things that he gonna remember that you say. And I just remember this is how you really build when you speaking to your real elders. So go ahead, bro.
I mean, bro, it's just the truth. It's not about, again, it's not about one individual. Where did I get it from? I got it from him.
That's a fact.
I got it from him because I watched him do it. He had total control. He could have used his power any way he seen fit.
Right.
But the reason why his soldiers believed in him and embraced him the way they did is because he made you feel that your opinion was important.
Oh, I know he threatened certain people that was so-called in power, front and feeling like, oh my God, when Black will come around, I can't be the man. So I already know how that feeling could be. So
I give you another point of view, basement, about Blacko. Like again, for those that know him, he wasn't very like basement, like he wasn't a great oral speaker. But he had a way of basement putting you in your place. But let you know that he did it within the structure. He never went outside the dirt. Nice. He never went outside of them. You know what I mean? So he had a way of basically articulate his words to the point that you're going to be in your place, but at the same time, you left without feeling like you was punked out or you was belittled. Where he get that gift from, I don't know. But that, again, these are things that may follow the man. And we used to argue.
I can imagine.
We used to argue.
I can imagine.
We used to argue, and then they come to blows.
Okay.
You know what he'll do? Before I close my eye, yo, Scrap, still pissed off at you.
Smart.
So, Marty, we continue our anger towards each other in the morning. After us having our coffee. This is fact. And we'll pick that goddamn anger and that argument up after we have our coffee the next morning.
Nice. Like,
you wasn't just going to out-talk him. You wasn't just going to basically make him see it your way. You had to be strong in your argument. You had to back it with proof, with steps. And if that took one day, if it took a couple of hours, if we had argument for more than a whole goddamn year. On one point of view, once you can show them truth, he's like, okay, let's put that down. Let's put that down. So if I asked the question the right way, it wasn't just me or him. It was collective. It was collective effort on his whole line, not even just his lineup. Not just his lineup, basement, but every homie that was around that was in communication with him. He took everything into consideration before he really made a law or made a rule or allowed me to make a rule. Look,
Yo, I got a robo question. Can I?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Can you see Robo just tell anybody? Nah, I don't think I'm built enough to lead. I'm just asking, like, is that a persona that you see with him saying for GKB? You heard me?
Yeah, I heard exactly. I heard the question. I know exactly what you're getting at too, basically, man. And
I really don't want to like give that where I'm getting at. I'm just wondering, do you see that be an answer of him? We don't even have to yay and nay is good enough for me.
Let me give it to you. Let me give it to you like this, right? I know Robo from the streets. Like I told you behind the scenes, bro. People don't know this. I know Robo from the street. We come up from the same area.
Right.
And I'm not talking about Southside.
Right.
I mean, we come up from the same area. We know each other as kids, right? Robo, the way Robo is we were brought up by the same individuals, the same elders. Remember, I said earlier that I could never be over somebody I came up under. Robo would never tell somebody, you know what I mean, that basically, no, I don't think I got leadership position abilities.
That's what he did.
What Robo, listen. What Robo will say, and I dared individuals to challenge me on it. Blacko Macko brought Robo home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Blacko brought Robo home. Remember I said we come to the same teachers from the streets. This is the way we are. This is the Queens thing now we're talking about.
Queens,
a Queens thing, and anybody know Robo know how he gave it up and how he felt about his Queens assassins. Okay? Robo's like, how can I be with Blacko Macko and Blacko Macko the one that brought me home?
Facts.
That's why he would refuse to take that leadership position. He would never basically, man, take it over Blacko Macko because he had too much respect and too much loyalty for Blacko. So whatever political game that was going on within you behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Again, I'm telling you how the individual was, how the man was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He would have never did it.
Mm-hmm.
OG Mac overlook Blacko. Shit. Y'all offering it to me? Nah, Blacko Mac gonna sit where he's supposed to sit at the same way I would have did it. Quell wanted to come back, you wanted to come back. Y'all could never be under me.
Facts.
Accept that position, accept that attitude to say that I'm bigger than more than G-Shot. I can't be bigger than the person that facing me originally.
I mean, keeping it real at one time, not to divert it, but just to like give it up. Like even hearing that, Shaquille told me at one time he never was under me. I was like, damn, you got some balls. Damn, you got some balls.
I mean, bro,
I'm just saying, like, you just made me remember. I ain't, it ain't a topic, but I mean, like, how could you say that if you in the back blocks and you number 8 on the list?
Because people got that thing called pride. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That ego pride.
I mean, people got pride and insecurity, whether you want to say it or not. It's the truth.
Right.
I mean, the thing with me, by me letting Blacko come back, it doesn't change who I am
at all.
We got a great partnership.
It only solidifies y'all.
Listen, he told me when he got leadership position, he tricked me on the lineup. But anybody that was in upstate with us, he tricked me on the lineup. I didn't want to be on the lineup. I didn't need to be on the lineup.
How he trick you?
So, bro, once he identified that I was a loyal individual, once he realized I was a loyal individual and seen the person I was and understood the person I was, remember I said I'm never going to embarrass my elders.
Fact.
I'm going to put on for them. So we was in the cell together. A situation happened with a hat where he disrespected the roll call. We went on the mall at the dance floor together. I answered up. That's how we got separated.
Okay.
Well, once we got separated, basically I went on the other side of the building. He waited to more than that Saturday to do roll call, and then basically he put word on that cell, man, be on the goddamn second floor.
Okay.
So it wasn't done in secrecy. He put it over the airway. Mm-hmm. So for me to deny it over the airway would be, in my mind, I thought I would be disobeying my more or less my elder.
Okay.
Not just my elder, my brother.
Okay.
My comrade. That's how he got me on there. Once he had it, our relationship was so tight. I'm like, shit, I don't need to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's in good hands. I know I'm not even a leader that's going to abuse his powers. You understand, bro? So I was happy just because he had it.
Okay.
That was good enough for me. But at the same time, he needed help.
He needed what?
He needed help.
Okay, right.
Let me tell you something about Blacko. Blacko was a real strategist. And he was very intelligent, whether he can articulate this word. I understood him to the point. Me and him, you remember Kasha?
Yes, sir.
Plus head,
Yes.
Robo Just 2.
Yes, sir.
I bumped heads with Kai, and what was it? Me, Kai, and Powerful was together. So this must have been what? Damn, 2002, 2003.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has seen Kai for years. Because Kai's so quiet and so humble.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't mess with a lot of individuals. So I seen Kai.
Mm-hmm.
We had a first floor open. Blacko always told us and always said that he's going to give people the opportunity that have been overlooked for years, that have been putting on for G-Shine. And Chet so happened to come back in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Macko was going back and forth to court during this time. And he seen what was going on with the Bremen Stone and felt that we needed the president for UPN to be down in the island.
Mm-hmm.
So I come back from more. I ain't last long in Clinton, the powerful. It got me the hell up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean? Let me give you an idea. Basement, have you ever basement met a whole bunch of dudes from Juvenile through the course of you've been over the years?
Nah, but I know I had a feeling. I watched it.
Okay, but imagine basement all the people you met over all these years, all in one goddamn spot together. I'm talking about neutral, Muslim, God body, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was when I got to Clinton.
All-star celebrity cast.
I mean, basement, yo, man, I just lucked up. I just literally lucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So the way the police seen that attraction, it's like, nah, we gotta get him up out of here. They set me up and got me the hell up out of here. So I go back to upstate. When I get back to upstate, I'm like, Blacko, guess what? I ran across my Pusshead. He said, who? Pusshead. I ran back across Pusshead. He's getting the goddamn second floor. No, I got M.O. Check to go and sit there. You know me and argued for 6 months behind it? Nah, that's not what you said, Scrap. That's not what you said, Scrap. You said you're going to give those that been overlooked for years the opportunity. I love M.O. Check. I love him to death. Okay, if it's that the case, I do my position for M.O. Check.
Mm.
You know, he almost made me. He said, "No, you come back in the cell with me and you gonna motherfucker shoot the dirt. You're gonna do what I told you to do. You're not going nowhere. You're gonna sit on that second floor like I told you to sit there. So go ahead in the morning, drop and strip me, going back in the cell together. Yeah. You know who I was in the cell with at that time?
Yeah. Who?
My comrade Duke. My comrade Duke, rest in peace. Yeah, Duke. 550 Duke.
Yo, somebody just
from the project.
Oh, that's whatchamacallit just asked me yesterday about Duke, and I was like, I can't remember his face.
Duke, he's one of the ones that basically always been there. Everybody thinks he was down. Mm-hmm. He just basically swung with the first generation.
Okay.
Strong brother from some of the projects. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. That's what me and Free was dealing with when we was down there all the years.
Oh, okay.
We was back and forward. That's why we was in downtown Brooklyn like that.
Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
But I was in the cell with Duke. Duke was like, oh man, bro, you better take your ass in there, get off that goddamn gate.
Mm-hmm.
No. But basically, just again, these are stories about Black, the type of person he was. The individual he really was, bro.
I appreciate that.
It wasn't about ego with him, it was about unification with him.
That's good.
It's about correcting wrongs that basically he didn't agree with a lot of things that OG Mac did. But he followed the rules. He made this turn.
Right.
That's why so many basement people had so much regard for him. The shit that me and Powerful went through, basement pretty much crushed him. And if I'm lying, Mikey B could be a witness to this. If you don't want to go with Mikey B, go to Homo. He got totally in my ass behind that situation with me and Kyle when it first started. We was all in wins together. Yeah, I said some disrespectful things to Kyle to a kite. And he got all over my ass. Got all over me. No, that's not how I raised though. So me and Kyle have been worked out our dilemma.
Right.
But once again, I guess it's the same thing between you and Quell. Now, I mean, the ego, the pride. He had been around Blacko the way I was around Blacko.
He ain't been around nobody like nobody been around somebody.
I mean, bro, man, this is what it is. So again, I'm just telling you how he was. He didn't play the favoritism role, bro.
Right.
He didn't do favoritism, bro. He did by the rules and regulations. He said, basement love. I'm gonna give you another basement model of his. He said, love can't be turned on and off like a light switch. Let me go into what he means by that. You can't say that you love somebody and you'll have a disagreement or a misunderstanding. All of a sudden, you hate him to the point where it's transgression.
That's true.
He said, if you were able to do that, he said there was never no love to begin with. If your first response to you and that could be your brother, you told your brother that you love him, and y'all had a misunderstanding, no matter what that misunderstanding was, your first resolve of addressing it is violence to hurt him. You didn't love him to begin with. Let me go a little bit further. One time I come off the visit. I can't remember what we was arguing about. But the argument got so intensified, we attacked each other inside the cell. Right? And we giving each other body shots. I'm talking about we going at it inside the cell. We tearing that motherfucking cell up, bro. We stopped because we was out of breath. He said, you know how I know you love me? And why you should know why I love you? Look at us. Look at us. Swing. Look at us. Notice that neither one of us ever swung at each other's face.
Nice.
He said, notice that neither one of us ever try to go at each other's face or throat. He said, this some kid shit we doing right now. Body blows.
Fucking up your older organs.
Bro, we hurting. I'm hurting. You know what we did afterwards?
What?
When he said that, we both started laughing. We caught tickets behind that.
Y'all caught ticket? Oh, they came to the door.
Because after we was doing it, we started laughing at each other. We lit up a big ass fucking blunt, smoking. We was high as hell laughing at what we just did. And instead of us going to the window trying to blow it out the window, we blew the shit right there in the motherfucking cell. When the police came, they smelled the goddamn smoke, opened up the feeder slot, smelled the goddamn. We say, man, both of y'all pack it up.
Oh shit!
You're going down to level 1.
Yeah.
And we laughed all the way down to level 1 and kept laughing. Got down to level 1 and got high some more. I'm going on for days about how type of person this individual was. Blacko is a strong individual, man. It's huge loss.
Yeah, man.
And it pains me that basement really is all our fault. It really is all our fault because we all supposed to went over there, checked on him, and helped him make that transition back into society.
Yo, he got locked up. And I don't know what you heard, but it ain't like he necessarily had OD. I didn't get clarification on nothing, but the rumor is heart attack. You know what I'm saying? And it was in jail. So I don't see him want to check himself out because, like you even know, he was like an introspective person around people. He probably felt he was good. And I don't know, man. I'm just happy that's the way it's supposed to be without, you know, the other shit tagged with it so far. So, you know,
I mean, I go, like I said, I've been going, I don't know if basement, I know people ain't aware of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had Mercer basement 2 months ago. I was hospitalized more or less basement 12 days. I almost checked out.
Wow. Well,
Wasn't for my sister making me go to the hospital, I wouldn't have went.
God bless him.
They said if I would have waited one more day out of the basement and clocked out, bro.
God bless him.
Just right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Man, bro.
You know, man, so it's real important that we take care of ourselves out here, man. I mean, we might feel that we still young, and we don't feel that basically, man, we are of that age because we in good shape and things like that. But it's real important for us to take care of ourselves physically, eat right, be conscious, go to more or less basically, man, doctor's checkup. Because you may not know what the hell is going on, but I didn't know. I didn't feel like that. I just thought I had a cold. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! It was something you said. I wanted to correct you, but I didn't want to cut you off. And I know somebody on to try and fucking fake. Oh, it wasn't even that. It was this. It's simple.
What's
though.
that?
You mentioned people that was in the incident, and it wasn't them. Damn, it was early on. I should have got the names before I just said something. I'm on some slow gas shit. I'm gonna think about it. It wasn't nothing major. So if it ever happened, this part is I'm correcting it, motherfucker. I know if you heard it, I heard it too. He was flowing and he just was talking about them. So he put those two names in instead of the real two names. Done issue.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I believe it was no, not when you was in Wendy's. You didn't say that part. That it was earlier before that. But but whatever it is, it's gonna be corrected. But it ain't nothing that, like you said, something crazy different. It was something that it was worthy to be like. And for the record, you didn't mean that. You meant them two. You would have been like, oh yeah, that's right. It was one of those.
I mean, you know, man, I'm not gonna lie, Pep, man, I'm emotional. Like I said, this wasn't planned. We didn't rehearse this. You asked me a question. I could go for days, basically, man. Even more or less some of the homie basement in North Carolina and basement that I took up there to beat Blacko. You can get in contact with them and they can speak about it.
I mean, anything you say right now about him is what it is. Anybody trying to overtalk what you can say on them got to be as close as a powerful, a homo, shit like that. Other than that, ain't nobody challenging Mad B. They'd be a fool too. And I'll definitely take your place and fight for you on this shit. So you ain't never got to come on.
I said that to say that basically, man, for the most part, Pimp, basically, man, you know, I mean, so much years now, but like we talking about some of these situations like it was yesterday, and really they was 17, 18, 20, 25 years ago. You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like again, so sometimes we might get off on dates, we might be
off on
things like that. That's why we mention the individual. I heard Mikey B speaking to more or less basically, man, Quell on his platform, talking about, man, hell yeah, we was all more or less Wendy's together. You know what I mean? And that was basement eye opener. He used to get on my butt about that basement going around. I'm like, yo, man, you bugging out. All these police now that's in position. These the same one people in that riot. Man, what, you kidding me? They scared to death of us. Man, you better take advantage of that shit, girl. For real, you better take advantage of it.
Hold on, I'm lost. Hold on. Rewind that whole. I was trying to piece that shit together. But what happened? What did he say? And then you say,
okay, I'm still carrying it the same way I always carry it.
Oh, her. All right, got that.
Me instead of be walking around the yard.
Got that.
About 20 homies basement walking behind us.
Shout out Steady B, man. Spoke to them this morning. You heard?
Doing what we supposed to do.
Right.
And Blacko was pulling me to the side, telling me, basement, yo, bro, you going back to the box. This is our first time being together. And population, G-back, you know what I mean? Basement, gangster back, basement. What you doing? I'm like, yo, what is you doing? I'm like, yo, these police, these sergeants, these captains, these the same one that was in the Attica riot with us. They scared to death of us.
Right.
I'm pretty much doing what I want to do in this damn jail.
Right.
What is you doing?
Right.
He's like, nah, bro. But like, I verify and validate what Mikey said that basically, man, that's his first time being in population
with so many people. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Not just homies. That's many certified.
Yeah.
First generation.
Facts.
You know, certified. And it was scary. I don't care what you went to. You had a GF damn near walking around the goddamn compound. I mean, we was everywhere. Wasn't deep as we was in our block, but basement, we damn near was in every company. Me and Homo was on the same company. Me and Homo, he was downstairs. Then you had Mikey B. Then you had, I forgot who Mikey B said, the other one. There was so many of us over there at one time, bro. It really was. And Gambino came through. There was a lot of us there at one time.
Nice. Nice.
It was an eye-opener. I know what it did for me. I mean, when I used to be teaching them young homies in there, I'd be like, don't take my word for it. Go to the big homies. Go to the GF. And they hear about it, give you an example of it, about you had to be jumped in. I'm like, well, I wasn't jumped in. That means I'm not down there. I know Blacko wasn't jumped in. I know basically Mikey B wasn't jumped in. So if you got to be jumped in, you see how we basically was able to educate and correct more or less false propaganda? That's what that opportunity did for me, and I took advantage of it. I educated.
Nice.
And just to have him sit there and give me that nod of approval, man, was a blessing, bro. You know? Like, one thing I can say about Blacko, another thing, another great thing to say about him, man. You know what I mean? If you did what you're supposed to do, man, he never stood in the way of progress.
Yo, you know Digger?
I know Jigger the core.
No, Digger, the 5'9" brim Digger.
You said Digger or Jigger?
Digger, not Jigger that hurt. Digger the 5'9". I believe he was with you on Wendy's. He was up there with Stutter.
So yeah, I gotta know him, bro. I'm being honest with you. I gotta know. Me and Stutter ran a tight ship.
Okay.
Me and Stutter ran a tight ship. Cause I was in the block with Blacko, and then I went over there with Stutter. Me and Stutter ended up in the block together. And we was holding that block behind. We really ran a tight ship.
Facts.
Me and Stutter really bonded that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I spoke to him this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we got some things to iron out, basically. Different opinions and things like that. That's still my brother, though, bro.
Facts.
I don't know if he told you, informed you. I was going to be able to see him heavy, me and free. Pulling him and Tank head down, you know?
Nice.
Pull him and Tank head down, man. I mean, without feeling too much, because I don't like getting out. I used to talk to Tank head a lot before he went back in. You know what I mean? I was trying to iron out that situation before him and Tank head even bump heads down there. Swung at the time, you know? Like, I really prevented that from happening the first time on the visit. I mean, I just wish I could have basically, man, was able to talk to him a little bit more, because again, the power of that be that pride thing, man, that egotism, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing, man. It's a hell of a thing. It should never come to the point where more that we come from the same era, and because we got different of philosophy, different of opinion, that we got a basement result of violence to address each other. It should never come to that. It should really never come to that, man.
That's a fact. You ain't lying.
You know?
That you not lying. I mean, you know, when you beat the battle and you just be a company person now, either you're going to be a foe, friend, associate, or family member after you ain't got no disruption around you. You know, that's the only time people stay unified. So if it wasn't a brotherhood from the beginning, all you need is opportunity to just wait, and it just comes out. A lot of people know you and another person is tight. That same person's cool with you and that other person. Y'all super tight. And they'll snake one of y'all and jeopardize the other relationship, or possibly jeopardize the relationship for the other person with the person. Like, you know, people is like trying to revise jail all over again. Like, I'm a free jail person, but let's do it with cameras on us now. And I mean, this world is a slight now. Like, you got to be careful.
I mean, it's a whole lot more to that. Like, even more or less, like, again, man, to each their own. I get it, basically, man. We got our own philosophy, but man, the powers that be, basically, man, that we should learn from, man. That we gotta be real careful with this YouTube, bro.
That's a fact.
You gotta be real careful. You putting information out there and we thinking that basically it can't come back to bite us in the butt. That because we say these fake ass disclaimers, that basically I'm no longer active and this and that, that it won't come and hit you.
Fact.
When it comes, it's gonna be a surprise. That's the way they normally come.
Yeah.
The same way with these rappers, but they're gonna use all that their lyrics against them. They're gonna use these podcasts and things that are set up there basically against you.
Everything glorifying in the slight, yes, they're gonna definitely revise that. Anything about knowledge and knowing people, as long as they ain't braggadocious and it's indictable and it's criminal, hey, they look at it as a personality and expression. They jack that, but they know how to blend in here and stir you up because you're a big mouth. And when they see that in you, they get it.
Listen. One of the individuals I can't stand, and I put it out there, is that dude China Brown and that 05 war movement. I'm being straight up with you.
Oh yeah, I'm an 060 killer.
You know what I mean? I'm being straight up with you, man. He disgusts me. And the reason why he disgusts me is, you know what I mean, it's basically, it's like you
talk to him.
Everything you say is a contradiction.
Fact.
Everything that you say is a contradiction. You know what I mean? Basically, and like you rile people up. Like, you know how many times I want to go up to the correct thing or get it. I got access to plenty of platforms.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And basically, man, want to correct certain things, but I know it's to no avail. Basically, he's a plant that meant there to bring out the motherfucking people that would never go up there. And he's real good at his job, but he only be bringing people out.
Y'all hear me?
I mean by that?
Y'all hear me say it all the time, people. Yeah, go on. You facts. You talking. Talk.
Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Right? And I want to give his flowers to him too. I know it's something that Blacko would want me to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Basically, man. Shy Nitty.
Okay, salute. That's my brother. Shy Nitty, salute.
Shy Nitty. You know what I mean? I see how they basically try to use the past to discredit the brother.
Yes, sir.
And despite what people might hear or might say, that's a solid brother.
Fully solid.
No matter what he went through in the penal system. Some people never made it out of the penal system.
Some people ain't even known in the system.
Just to do the time itself is abnormal. To do over a decade inside the system and the condition in which we went through.
Facts.
For him to come out, that's to be, he was giving his flowers alone that he didn't come out when he lost his goddamn mind.
Facts.
He came out just as stronger than when he went in.
Stronger than when he went in. Way stronger than he went in.
I keep tracks of them. Listen, bro, I keep tracks of a lot of people.
Facts.
You hear me? That man came out here while everybody doing the YouTube thing. He went to the pigeon thing.
Facts.
He did something like he set a trend or basically did something to show to you that you ain't gotta basically sell drugs. You ain't gotta basically get on YouTube. You ain't gotta do what the norm doing.
Facts. And he just won the #1 of that bird thing right now. So salute the Black City Trippers. My guy, Shy Nitty. Salute.
Fact, I took my hat to the brother, man, because again, he did the thing that Blacko talked about. He had retribution he had to pay back. His wife did that bid with him, man. He had no choice. He did the honorable thing. He came home and did what he was supposed to do. He didn't get caught up with all this goddamn politics. I wish I'd have took a page out of his book and didn't get wrapped up as I did.
Yo,
I'm man enough to say it.
Yo, Ron Bacardi asks, is it possible to be normal in an abnormal environment?
No, that's where change come about. You're in that abnormal environment. That's why it's abnormal. That's why it's abnormal.
So there's no way you can be normal in an abnormal environment?
I don't believe so.
How much adjustment do you have to use then?
Whatever adjustment that basement, that abnormal environment basement calls for.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like basically, as Black people or minorities or more or less oppressed people, man, we got the tendency to adjust our environment.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So again, a lot of us basically didn't know we had it in us or knew what it took through the wars that we went through.
Okay.
We rose to the occasion.
Fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We rose to the occasion.
Great answer.
Now, when we believed in something so wholeheartedly, you know what I mean? Basically, the best came out of it. We reached our full potential. And that's what they seen during the first generation. This is why we was able to conquer them more. We didn't have no choice but to do it.
Facts. Fuck that. We was capable. We ain't have no choice, boy.
I give you another example. I ain't never stabbed nobody in these fucking streets. I ain't never used a goddamn knife in the goddamn streets. You understand? But being put in an abnormal environment, I learned what it took to survive. Even playing with I remember bad about some of the things about shit people what we had to do to survive in there. I think I hold a record in upstate.
Okay.
Being put in the shit room. I swear to God, I think I hold the record.
Yeah.
2 months straight inside the ship room.
Wow. Yeah. You strong.
Okay, 2 months strong in the ship room, and they never got what they were supposed to get.
And the shit that he had to go through,
so
literally.
So you use your imagination on what I really had to do.
The shit he had, he had to go through.
People say they won't do. You know what I mean? I very much had to do. It was either that or my life was on the goddamn line. Because basically I got caught with that goddamn
I know
scalpel.
Yeah. That's why I said the ish he literally and figuratively had to go through.
And had to redigest.
And you had to keep you had to have the same wrapping through all that body acid. Oh my God. That shit was stinking.
So again, that should give you an example. And again, and it wasn't just me that did it. Every morning, basement, you got Double R Dre, Blacko, they give the roll call. Keep going, stay strong. Every morning they scream up that's the front. Talk about don't give it up.
Don't give it up.
We built differently. That gave me my motivation. I can't let the big homie down. I can't let him down. You gotta show the homie beat the little homie, man. We don't lose.
Don't give it up. Don't give it up. That's a fact.
They didn't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
That's an abnormal environment.
Yo, I never heard that. Kudos to Mad B for the longest whole court and you not getting my weapon. 2 months in a shit room?
I did 2 months in upstate shit room. 2 months straight.
Peoples, that's a story. If he had to break that down, do you know what y'all got to hear? He got to talk daily to let his time go by. He got to lay down when he's tired. He ain't got no clothes. He got a gown. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no sheets.
During that time, what really gave me my motivation, I think that dude German at the time in Comstock set a dude up in a box with a half a razor. They gave him a set amount of time behind that half a razor.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so
yeah.
So it was during that time, a little bit right before, a little bit right after, because that's what kept going through my head. I'm like, if they catch this razor with my record, they gonna give it all to me, especially upstate.
That's surviving.
Especially upstate.
Yo, people, that's surviving. To go a week is deep. Like 8 weeks? Oh my boy. I'm trying to imagine you was cold. Yo, you been through it. That was Vietnam right there, man. Like,
man, listen, I'll give you another situation. This is another story based, man, dealing with Blacko. But we got it on with the police. Big up to Killer Kev. Big up to Killer Kev.
Hey, Mr. No Fool, you fool. Killer Kev, shout it out, homie.
Big up to Killer Kev. Me and Killer Kev never met personally. I mean, we never met. Basically, we was introduced to each other through Blacko through the window, though. In the snake pit.
Okay.
Right? Killer Kev participated in that Attica riot because it wasn't just for one day. It was basically for multiple days on end.
Okay.
And Blacko told me so much about him that I watched Killer Kev knock out police like it was goddamn dominoes.
Nice.
With full riot gear on.
Fine.
Okay? Little do Killer Kev know that inspired me to start working out. And I never stopped working out since. Right?
Okay.
So go further into the story. Every last one of us that participated in that Attica riot was carried out on the stretcher. Every last one of us. The only one that never happened to was Killer Kev.
Wow.
Killer Kev. I remember going past his cell and he was sitting there, "What's up, Scrap? You're all right," sitting there eating motherfucking frosted flakes or something like that out the damn thing. And here it is. Me and Blacko. Yo, listen, bro. They had us in more or less one part of the box, right? I swear to God. Basically, put the hose on us and then cut the fan on. How the hell you work out for 24 hours? And I'm not exaggerating. Have you ever worked out for 24 hours straight?
Hell no.
You had a homo baseman from Manhattan, Big Wolf homeboy. I brought him. I tried. He wanted the few drop. I only got 2 drops. He's one of them. You know what I mean? Homo knocked out the captain. Me, Homo, and Blacko worked out for 24 hours straight. That was just to stay warm. And I'm not talking about extensive workout, but doing toe raise, twirl, push-up, jumping jacks, just to stay warm.
You said they hit y'all with the hose? Yeah, y'all was.
They hit us with the hose, cut the goddamn fans on, and then, man, we fucking, I'm talking about, man, black as Blacko is, right? Can you imagine that man back from the shoulders all the way down to the butt top? Basically, man, they basically, man, dragged him to the box where his skin was pink, bro.
I remember something like that, bro.
Blacko, black as he is, his entire back was pink. They dragged him from the snake pit all the way to the box.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh, yeah. That's when he stabbed the pig.
On top of my, listen, because we tried to stab the goddamn pig in his goddamn neck. They stabbed me in the head with a knife, bro. That's why I got the mark out on top of my head.
Right.
We really went to war with them pigs in Attica behind that.
Yeah, y'all ferocious to make out of there. I'm surprised they ain't get a green light to smoke y'all. Right.
They tried. I believe they tried. I thought I was going. Oh man, bro. Again, so this is the history basically of me and Blacko. How far back.
Yes, sir.
When I say he for the people, let me tell you what made me and Blacko make a pact with each other. I'll give you that story too. And the snake pit, we had this goddamn, we used to call him Rapo. He was raping all the goddamn homies that was coming out for the yard.
Whoa. Rewind.
Okay.
What you say?
When we was the snake pit, we had this police that we used to call Rapo. Every homie that was going to the yard, he was damn near molesting them.
Oh, from checking them.
Yes, for checking.
Oh, I thought like first I heard it, but I was like, how do? Then I'm like, oh, I see he talking blood talk and jail talk. Like I had to catch up. My bad. Go ahead.
So during this time, there was a lot of politics with
Hold up, let me tell the people because they might be fucked. He's talking about body checks, like when you got to get checked, make sure you ain't got nothing on you. He being on so intense, he might go through your ass crack and all that other extra shit. So that's what he's talking about, molesting the person.
No. I'm gonna say he's put his hand in motherfucker's asshole.
Yeah. Oh, going down your pants and all that. Oh, yeah, I heard about some of them too.
But also, let me be clear for the audience as well. Yeah. They never did it to me. They never did it to Blacko. They never did it to SI.
Okay.
They were doing it to the little homies that didn't have the reps that we had.
Okay.
That was putting it down the way we was doing.
Okay.
And that's a whole lot I can sit there and tell you about. They wasn't doing it to.
Okay.
You know? So what ended up happening was this time me and Bo make a pact. Every time we put down keep lock yard, we didn't make it together. We could be in the yard together. So this particular day, they messed up and put both of us in the cages together. Okay, come on. I'll be in a minute, okay? They basically so they didn't get a chance, but this time me and him fell in the yard together. And this is how we made our pact. There was a lot of politics that was going on around there. Basically, the Quail is OG Mac, so forth and so on. But all the major parties was in Southport.
Okay.
So again, you know how I used to be. Basically, you land in the spot, you want to go with your dogs with that.
Right.
You didn't want to land in the block where you had a bunch of vegetarian motherfuckers didn't have the same mindset as you. So again, if we heard the Quail, basically one of the big homies in the box, we was going to the box to go meet our big homie. I mean, that's the way it was. So, long story short, me and Blacko made our pact. We was in that cage together and we was talking. I was like, yo, Blacko, Rapo was on vacation. He said, when Rapo come on vacation, I'm gonna fucking stab this motherfucker there. Blacko said, you thinking the same way I'm thinking. So me and him like, yo, basically, whichever one catch him first. Because sometimes they might start from the back, sometimes they might start from the front. I was in the front, I was in the back of the gallery. But he's like, yo, yeah. And I can go on to a little bit more, but I think I'll save that for more than another story. I mean, Propel didn't know how much support he really had behind that. You know what I mean?
Oh, nah, you gotta say that now. You gotta finish that right now, beloved. Go ahead. Sure. Real fast.
The politics involved, basically, me and Blacko was like, we holding down Shine, we going to Southport.
Mm-hmm.
We going to Southport to get engaged.
And then we get
like, yo, basically, yeah, I mean, this is how we made our pact.
Mm-hmm.
We literally basically unlocked bees and it's like, yeah, that's gangster. Whoever catch him first.
Right.
Whoever catch him first. It just so happened the police jumped on Papa Doc before he came back. You know what I mean? And he ended up popping behind Papa Doc. Getting tired of the basement jumping on homies, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's how that unfolded, man. But
okay. I wish y'all would have landed over there and had a whole bunch of people be able to get a whole bunch of assessment conversations going because well, that spot was stacked. Chips were stacked over there, boy. You know what I'm saying?
That was what? 9-8.
9-8. Yep.
He was like, yo, man.
9-8 and 9-9. Fuck shit.
9-9. Yeah.
Word, it was 9-8 and 9-9. I was there both times. All right. Yeah.
I know a whole pimp, man. Like,
yeah, I know.
To give credit to my big homie. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't keep secrets, you know?
Facts.
He didn't keep secret. He didn't play that inner circle shit, basically. He divulged and shared a lot of things with me. You said because basically that your wife is at stake just as well as mine.
Facts.
It's up to you to say things, tell people that don't both know, and talk outside your neck. You're gonna be held accountable, though.
Facts.
He damn sure shared a lot of things, and I read a lot of kites, especially with the formulation coming with the council.
Facts.
I was right there for it. To get his input, I read every goddamn kite.
Okay.
Do be real careful of saying certain things that I know for a fact ain't true.
Ooh.
I know for a fact ain't true.
Ooh.
And I got a good memory.
Ooh. Yeah.
Very good memory.
Oh yeah, we coming back with those.
Yeah.
We
very
coming back with those.
About who left what to who and things of that nature. Nah. Trying to undermine the visuals. You know what I mean? Nah.
Got any clues, riddle, like one little example to they get ready for, like, you know, who was being undermined, like possibly?
That's up.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, the battling the part around the time when it was like a little notices if you're gonna be on this side or the other side type of time.
Pretty much, and basically, man, behind personal situation, through thinking that, you know, SI pushed this out, and he didn't push it out. You know what I mean? That's why I big SI up, and I hold him up in so much regard too, because he was about the unification of the people.
Okay. Salute SI.
I seen a kite where he wrote Blacko personally and said he's willing to put his differences to the side. It wasn't about that. That's personal.
Nice.
Nobody got a say on that. And I remember people pushing the button, talking about he getting bigger than his britches. I give example one. He should have never pushed. He should have never did that to basically. That was a tipping point, to be honest. To even basically that made the decision to formulate the council. But it made SI a fool.
Who formulated the council?
That's who formulated the council. It was our idea. I mean, don't be play a part in that. It was an idea, and pretty much people were taking sides according to their personal history from now on.
Okay.
Yeah, some people leave. This even more than was formulated the Brims and Stone, I guess. You go into it a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, you know, because a lot of people that wasn't acknowledged, you know, all of a sudden snuck on that goddamn lineup too. They stuck on that goddamn lineup. I mean, that's like I said, we could say that for another segment.
Gotcha. I know where you are.
But the truth be told, you had me give you just a taste. That's a taste.
I got you. I know where you at.
When SI wasn't egotistical, he didn't like the triancies that was going on, and basically he just wanted basically to be left away more like that. Even though OG Mac did what he did, bro, you know what I mean? He had good ideology about where we need to go, and that's what SI wanted to honor carry out, whether he can do it or not. He felt that basically, man, one man shouldn't control all of us. No way. We should all be able to basically, man, put our differences aside, come together, and move according to that vision.
Right. Great information. Right, got you. I needed that because I didn't even have that whole understanding. So good. Okay.
I bet. Listen, like I said, basically, man, and I'm not trying to basically be bigger than what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you the way I tell even you the homies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, bro? I've been blessed to land in the right place at the right time around the individual.
Facts.
That's it. Past that, you know what I mean? I don't get no credit for nothing else. You know what I mean? I don't want no credit for nothing.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But I know the truth.
Facts.
And I know a lot of people playing mind games and manipulation for purple agenda, I guess, to make themselves look more. You see it now.
Yes,
you see these young basically like talking about movies that somebody they not. You can do these things. I use an example again. You run your mouth like that, but you mislead the younger youth because you want to talk like that, and half the people you slander in their fucking face, you wouldn't talk like that to them, man.
At all.
You wouldn't talk like that to them, man. He ain't gotta know me or nothing else, but basically I'm talking about facts, bro. You wouldn't talk to side of me like that, man. You could have had the whole goddamn brim on. Don't tell me about because the brim separated and the stone separated. You know what I mean? Don't tell me to talk like that. Try to do right in your goddamn mouth, man. Any first generation would went right in your mouth. You talk like that.
And he kept a knife. He ain't even trying to fight people. He kept it up top. Let you know. You play with him, you getting stabbed.
Bro, like I said, I got ties with a lot of homies with the brims and stone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? On both sides. And it don't come through God move. Like I told you, a lot of my ties come from Juvenile. I know LO from Juvenile.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No LO from Juvenile. You know what I mean? It's a respect thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know Jungle from Juvenile. So when I step in the facility, it's that bond because they know I don't act no different than what I was doing when I was juvenile. I always been basically in the forefront. I always put on. And I hate bullying. You understand what I'm saying?
Hate him. Always.
So again, when I went to Auburn, they had that thing going on. Why it wasn't going on when I was there?
What's thing going on?
The set tripping amongst each other.
Was China in it? China act like he was up in there with Mel. When was he up in there with Mel Cross? I mean, but he was there with me early, and then he left and went back and had that long run. So when
remember I came up to the box. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay. Mel Cross was there with me.
No, I know that, but then I'm saying I heard the dude China talking at one point saying, "Yo, I was in Auburn with you," and I'm like, "When?" And then I remembered that Mel left and came back, so I forgot you wasn't even there when he was there. I was about to ask you.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I wait till I come back in there now. I told you on the phone. Now, no. Go back over there. Now, I don't know about that, but like again, there wasn't no more disrespect. It was just that. No. It was the elders from the first generation. Graham Stone was there. Cam was there. Nell Cross was there. Doe was there. East Scar was there. You know what I mean? We had my 550 Cuckoo B there.
I was there for all that.
Even the 550 played an important role because Cuckoo B might have been cool with a hat. That was running the situation. Ain't cool with me. Basement 550 might have, even though they say the basement 550 don't put me in down more business, but the mutual respect. Remember, East Car dropped his flag during that time. But just because all the first generation, there's so many first generation homies did, we didn't allow the 1090 to take place.
Not on East Car.
You know what I mean? Because they know what was coming with it. So again, it wasn't abuse of power. We was able to sit down and dialogue and talk amongst each other to solve and resolve a situation.
Yes, sir.
Mutual respect.
Yes, sir.
So the reason why that shit escalated, in my opinion, why it escalated the way it was, because so many first generation homies wasn't on the battlefield.
Yeah, I go with that.
There's paying repercussions behind them putting it down from first generation.
I go with that. It makes sense.
You know what I mean? And then the one that basement did have the benefit, like a Wayno or a Hellraiser. Like again, you can't get mad at them individual, man. They was trying to go home. They get to that bag trying to go home. But now they build their numbers up and they forget the respect level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I had nothing to do with that Stone and the Brem thing, the basement UPN thing. I know when I seen Ty Gunn, I asked Ty Gunn the personal situation, and I asked Dick Wolf the personal situation.
Mm-hmm.
How can y'all allow outsiders to break a bond that y'all had for years?
What they say?
How do y'all allow politics to come involved? Both of try to hit with the basement while their point of view is correct, and I kept shutting it down. Wow. I don't want to hear none of that, man. Basement, y'all brothers before anything.
Right.
It pains me to see that Basement, Lacey, L.O., and Pee Wee to go through the things they went through. These are the things that Basement these elders need to hear. But the younger homies is feeding each party certain thing. They get big-headed, bro. And now they feel that they're bigger than more or less this person, or more or less bigger than the brotherhood that they established from day one. Excuse me for India conversation. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the problem. And this is the, like I said, he's to paying me behind the scene because, like, again, I don't give a fuck what the politics was involved. I could never go against Blacko. Mm-hmm. A lot of dudes fed the fucking bullshit between me and Powerful. I went myself to know.
Wow.
I went through it myself to know, but it's supposed to never come to that. I don't supposed to listen to my Josh over more than my brother that me and him came. I don't know if your homie made you stay in the fucking little homie position. That's the problem. But you allow that little homie to feed your ego to the point that make you fucking forget reality.
Right.
And instead of leadership qualities inside your job, you teach them all the things again to feed that fucking ego of yours. So to a point where you have situations where more or less basically, goddamn trying to bring something about you can talk like that to the person. You wouldn't dare, man. You think you've been through battle, the little scrapes and bruises you motherfucker been through. You think you went through battle. I didn't even call you a new asshole, boy.
Boy ain't been through no
you
battle.
Been tested, boy. You went through scrimmaging, boy.
He had a scrimmage or two, and then that boy ain't been through no
you ain't have no prize fight.
He wouldn't even want to diss people the way he do if he knew had a real level of surviving in jail and the tolerance level you had to go through of being an A-grade G. He would never go in there and have the purpose of slandering
I'm
all
on the phone.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, it's like this, bro. Now I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. Mm-hmm. I don't think that basically I'm Superman. I don't think I'm basically man that I can't be touched.
Mm-hmm.
But my era are coming up, and these young brothers right now, era coming up, bro, they get a chance, bro, about get on it. That's why they tripped fucking Tank Kid out that situation. I could talk about that one too. That's a whole nother breed.
Tricked him out of his spot.
You think of no motherfucking boy. That's a whole nother motherfucking way of thinking right there, boy. That's a whole nother way of thinking, boy. I'm tested all the time. This is why I say I go in already, boy. I'm not saying I'm better, but that fear, knowing can happen to me. Y'all don't properly prepare. Y'all don't know war. How the fuck you let go a whole goddamn crip and don't hit nothing? How is this possible? Y'all ain't ready for real warfare. Y'all think y'all is. You know what I mean? But you reach a level of maturity too, bro, with basement. This is where I'm at with my life, bro. Right. You know what I mean? Basement, like, yo, I take it back. I'm talking now. I bring it back to what Tank had. Me, a conversation me and Tank had in the box one time.
Okay.
He said, yo, bro, we don't change the way we think. He said, you see what's happening to us before we was coming up. We hit something, put some work in. We out the box in 30 days, 45 days tops.
Mm-hmm.
He said, now we hit something. We put a movie on in the yard the way like that. Administration is fucking penalizing and taking you off the battlefield for 2 or 3 years. He said, within 2 or 3 years, a whole nother generation that came up in the system. He said, we're going to be 60 and 70 years old, coming out the box, sharpening up motherfucking bangers. Say, I'm going to teach this young motherfucker what it's about. It never went. It's an ongoing cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it is in society now. To the point now where, like, again, I don't know how I built this reputation up to make these little homies feel like I'm too aggressive and I can't talk to them. They can't tell me the truth. We can't communicate to the point where they automatically assume I'm going to flip on them.
Right. Which makes you attaching less as a leader, and that happens.
And this is why things worked out the way it did. yo, we can't talk to Mad B. Who said that?
Right.
There's plenty of my little homies, basically, man. I ain't gonna say it like that. There's plenty of my homies that disagree with me. And I ain't. They told me in my face, you wrong. I don't agree with you.
Right.
It never went nowhere past that besides communication.
Right.
Because if you hit me with the rules, you know the only thing about me is that bitch, I'm gonna stick to the rules. Ain't nobody above them goddamn rules. And if you think you I'm gonna spank you, or you gonna spank me. But the land gonna know that basically, man, ain't nobody above the rules. But that should just give you an example of what I basically like some things that contribute towards our situation. I mean, I don't know. Basically, I can only go about how I was taught, how I was up, how I was brought up.
Right. Which is only right.
Then I contributed again. I believe that Macko changed my life. So basically, I give the same teachings the way it was given to me. If you apply them, it'll change you.
Yes, sir.
Don't get it wrong. I lost a lot down here that went astray. I mean, it went astray a lot. But I can understand why. It's the same that basement that attracted us to the streets. It's easy to be basically irresponsible than responsible.
Right.
It's more fun to be irresponsible than uphold responsibility.
That's the slogan people don't want to admit they live by. It's more fun to be irresponsible nowadays.
But the irresponsibility get what you see today. Now instead of basically, man, being more or less the situation being addressed, now we got too much irresponsibility taking place out there. Nobody down there, everything's distorted. You can't see no sign of anything in the drill scene and all that. It's all just washed up. There's no principles, there's no morals, there's nothing there. There's no honor. And not to keep riding it back, but that's a bad platform. It's just bad. Super. It give the younger homies to keep on. Fuck these big homies. Fuck these big homies. No. No. These motherfuckers old and washed up. No.
Listen, people. Listen, kids. Don't listen to them false narratives. It's like looking at comic books. Y'all know the difference. None of y'all get fly. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. I say it again, bro. I'm gonna give you another thing. It's about Blacko, bro. I'm gonna give you another teacher to Blacko. That he taught me. He embedded me. There's no faster way for a nation to fall than for us to neglect and disrespect the elders of our community.
That's why I said, look how you speak. It's so honorable for you to tribute him. And I know he's laughing and looking down, gnawing at you like, yep, you ain't saying nothing wrong. You look exactly like you're supposed to look. And then you got all these other people that's modernly accessible looking sad. Even me at times. I get on here and I get getting the tantrums with allowing myself to get sucked in here until I realize and take a little time out and shift gears and get grown again. Yet those that purposely love to give off negative contents, negative advice.
Bro, listen. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. I'm gonna give you a little bit more, okay? I've been getting a whole lot of calls this month. A whole lot of calls this month behind things that came to pass basically in the level for the last 60 to 90 days. You know what I mean? And it's things that, again, between me and Powerful, again, our issue was our issue. Should never affect the younger homies.
Right.
I mean, as long as Powerful was teaching the rules and regulations, I'm teaching the rules and regulations, the little homie folks never got involved.
I agree.
That was an elder situation. Go back again to what Blacko said. There's no faster way for a nation to fall than for us to neglect and disrespect the elders of our community. Okay? If all the little homies could play their goddamn position, y'all could have made me and Powerful rectify our situation. Y'all could have made Powerful and Humble rectify these situations.
Talk. I fully fucking agree. We ain't even Paul. We ain't even blaming the side. He said if you was in short, fully involved, and you played the part of a person involved, you wouldn't allow the shit to continue. Y'all would have made a redemption happen between all parties that was gapped. I stamp that.
See, I say that, right? I say that to him, man. I just say this, right? When I say I never wanted the position, I'm a great soldier. I know how to be a soldier.
You told me that years ago. You told me that.
Yes, it's easy just to be a soldier. And I tried to teach the homies that I was around at the time. If that was me, it would have been no if, and, buts, suppose you'd have formed a coup on your motherfucking ass. I'm talking about myself.
Yes, sir.
If all y'all would have came together and said, "Mad B," and I'm telling y'all what to do and how to do it. I'm telling you, even I got to answer to the rules and regulations. Why y'all ain't? No, Mad B, it's not your listen. This is affecting the hood. You and Powerful are going to sit down and deal with your situation, pop down and deal with your situation, or we're going to ride on all three of y'all motherfuckers.
Put the pressure against y'all. Like, you about to lose this empire if y'all don't fix that. You hear that? Now people that's going through the same shit?
That was supposed to happen. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I try to bring y'all into the picture so I can go back into a support position to show them how it's done.
I see what you're saying.
Show the little homies how it's done. We didn't have nobody to really step up, and the younger homies that really earn their goddamn bone is being given to them too easily.
Facts.
They're supposed to say, no, this is affecting the entire hood. We're going to sit down and we're not jacking either one of y'all. You're just going to jack the rules. Because as a soldier, that's what I would do.
Facts.
I'm not getting caught up between what Quell and OG Mac got going on. What Quell and Pimp Notes, I didn't get caught up with that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care. All I cared is that if I sit y'all together, y'all can rectify y'all dilemma and we can move forward. Just able to show that to the youth or to the younger generation, it would basically boost up our morale.
Mm-hmm. It would have propelled us. But on the sidebar, I didn't even know I had an issue with him until I kept hearing, yo, when y'all sit down, we'll be able to move forward. And I'm like, what are we sitting down for? It was like, yo, man.
It's a little backbiting behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's been a lot. Some that you could have seen, some purposely I didn't admit put on here, but you know, you got individuals from the get-go that just needed prestige, and prestige of course, you know, dissension between, you know, people. It wasn't supposed to be this long, it wasn't supposed to be this big. You know what I'm saying?
If I can't correct you, bro, man, then how do we call each other brothers? If I can't even correct you, man.
You heard the bro what well, let me take that back. You heard the individual with the example I said earlier. He said as long as he's been GKB, he's never been under me. And I was like, okay, little guy, lie to yourself. That's what you've been saying since day one. But that's just the mind state. Like you really supposed to be the one that did the hood with BK Finest, but BK asked Queens to make a hood with him because Queens was done. So your anger to Queens years later is like you number 2 of the BK team, and that's what they tried to revise decades later. You had to be out here to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like people.
No, I don't. Because little do you know, that's the way the council was formulated. The same exact shit. That's what formulated. Oh my goodness, that's what formulated the council. And once again, I give Blacko the utmost respect for allowing me to view that and see it and prepare me for leadership. Instilling them leadership qualities inside his job. That's what he did. That's why I can speak on it years later, even when he's gone.
Right.
What you went through and what you just explained, that's the way don't get it twisted. That's where the council was put. The same thing that Damu helped conquer, it went back to. What I'm talking about, Damu stopped the borough wars. Am I wrong?
Nope.
Okay. When the council was forming, that shit all resurfaced again.
Because favoritism started kicking and showing.
Yes. Showing. Even I'm to give you the raw and uncut truth, even within G-Shine.
Shit.
Blacko played an intricate role while the council was formulated. An intricate role on some Brooklyn G-Shine. Why it is kept, even when people don't want to admit it, But I'm telling you the honest to God truth of what my big homie allowed me to view and see for myself. You can see how the scales was tipping one way towards this way, that way, whether it's because you're from the same borough, under the same hood, but a lot of adolescent shit was resurfacing behind adolescent beef during the borough wars. And when I say I can say that, I can honestly say that because I seen the note. I seen what Hellraiser said. I seen what Soul B said. It was a Manhattan, Brooklyn thing. It came down to it. A Manhattan and a Brooklyn thing. And party that's still a ball. You got bad bars out there. I'm paying attention. I know all party balls. Yeah, SI not around no more. So he's around. He played a huge role with it. But mediating.
He BK to the death.
Yeah, he is, but I can honestly say there was no favoritism involved. Until certain favoritism started showing itself. And then at one point, it was like, man, fuck that shit. We all come from out of G-Shine. We're going to stick together. We all come from Brooklyn. We're going to stick together. I seen that with my own eyes. We every motherfucker got to come through that goddamn cell. Tell them, I said, they can challenge me all the fuck they want. I can show you how basically, man, soon they was given an opportunity again. That's how the Stones and Brim was formulated. I'm cool with Ty, cool with Dick Wolf. I was bopping with Dick Wolf out the streets.
Shout out Dick Wolf.
Me and Big Wolf basically bumped that a couple of times out here. I know a whole lot of history, a whole lot of internal things.
Growth and development, people. Don't forget, it's a lot of elephants that got decades on this shit, you know?
When I said, basically, man, like, I want to leave it at the end of the day, basically, man, like, again, I'm going to continue to carry on Blacko teaching.
Sure.
I mean, what he embedded in me and what he instilled in me, it made me feel good while I'm able to stand by myself and continue to do what I do. You know what I mean? He showed me that I had a fuck talent, but he showed me, basically, he put out a challenge in me that I identify with, that I enjoy it, make me who I am today. I love to teach. I don't care who you is. It made me feel good when I could share some knowledge with a younger individual or sister and transform their life for the better. It made me feel good. It gave me a purpose. Because I don't need no army for that. I'm going to continue to do so. I mean, I'm going to continue to carry on because I know that's what he would want me to do. That's what he used to encourage me to do. And that's what he used to tell me, like, nah, you're doing right. Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, I clarify a lot of things. Like I said, Pimp, basically, I know a lot of dudes going to give me black flags. They're going to have their rebuttal, this and that. You know what I mean? Basically, but anytime
bring it on. You come back and then you just reply.
And here's something up, man. I don't do the YouTube, but I'm damn sure getting fed up and just tired of it. I don't want my own platform. It's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for that. I don't go past that, but I'm just getting tired of dudes slandering. And just, it really was about that life. And even though you might have retired, basically, man, not as active as the younger generation is, and you really basically, man, feel heartfelt about basically, man, the things that you went through and how you were betrayed and things like that, then do something about it today. Stop encouraging the bullshit, man. Do something about it today. Show these younger brothers the way we're supposed to basically address problems when we have a dilemma amongst each other.
I promise you, that's where I'm going.
You don't do it by saying, like, again, I mean, let me say this, man. I don't mean to just keep going on and on, right?
Nah, I need you. You ain't been around. They need you. Shit, we need you,
One of my best advisors, right? This ain't got nothing to do with that move or nothing else. Is an old timer out of Brooklyn. That's a certified dope fiend. Certified dope fiend. So for y'all to think that basically people that's in their bag, that's just his junk choice. But he take care of his bills. He's never dirty. You know what I mean? And no matter what he decided to do that society might frown upon, he's a goddamn reservoir full of knowledge.
Nice too.
So when I'm in a situation and I'm dealing with a life crisis or something like that, and I can't figure it out, and I can't go to Blacko, I can't go to my eldest in the basement and finish this, I go to him. And again, it's the utmost respect. Never forget one of Blacko models again. There's no fast way for a nation to fall to nothing neglect and disrespect our elders. If he got a flaw, that flaw is basement amongst us.
Facts.
It doesn't mean you discredit him and make him look weak amongst basement outsiders. With the loyalty in that. With the honor in that.
Snakes with an honor, people.
If he's a dope fiend, he's my motherfucking dope fiend. You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, where's your honor at, man? Y'all mad y'all ain't grow up with a dope fiend or a crackhead that never gave you the game on their side. They always forbid you to follow what they did, you know. So that's why when you get at the elder age, you the same little prankster kid pointing and mocking. You doing it now, man.
I don't know why these younger generations feel it any different, because
it ain't even a younger generation. Pardon me for cutting you off. It's our generation down. Say that. Don't say younger. Say from our generation down when you say that. Because these old niggas think they young too.
You know what? I stand corrected. You're right.
I swear.
I stand corrected.
God, you 100% right. That's a fact. These
but
niggas
what
think.
Makes a person think that basically, man, one person, basically, man, vices this, basically, and another person vices that? What makes you think that you're better than that individual because y'all share different vices? A vice is a vice. Once that vice basically, man, distorts you more or less, basically, man, distorts you or prevents you from carrying out your responsibility, then you become a bad person. You need to go get help.
I mean, their advice, this TV glamour glitch, like you don't care, clickbait, smear. I don't care if it has rules or not. Listen, follow, and make y'all talk about it. You know, that's that.
Let me give you another jewel real quick, basically, man. Again, man, I always honor basically, man, knowledge. My brother Choice, you know Choice.
Yes. Shout out Choice.
Yeah, he's up top, basically, man, doing his time.
Man.
You know what I mean? Let me tell you something that Choice told me, basically, man, like a while back, like a year ago. I talked to him regularly. You know what I mean? He said, man, whoever invented social media is worse than goddamn crack.
A millionaire with the worst type of disease of skills. Facts.
Yo, bro. Now I want the people to sit back and really think about that. Mainly our generation. We know Blacko said, man, crack set our people back, basically, man, 400 years. That's what Blacko tell me. He's not talking about the physical aspect, but the psychological aspect, so forth and so on. That's what social media did to us. It's worse than fucking crack. It's worse than heroin.
Yeah, they got too many.
The idiotic shit that basically that goes on social media is basically it's mind-boggling. For you to incriminate yourself and just like what's worse than that? We trying to run away from basement oppression. You trying to run to your own. How did 999 become so popular and justifiable? With honor in that.
By any means, circumstantial. Yo, I wouldn't have did it if they wouldn't have. That's the new type of lesson.
No matter what anybody do, what that can do with your principles and your morals. Who help you define your morals and principles?
He shifted culture. He chose the same way the devil did after even knowing his position. He said, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I can afford to tell on y'all people. It's content. If y'all do something wrong and I can see it, and ever since that day, he been pro, and that means you got caught out there and on the low you working, and it's a disguise. So I mean, we can't wonder why they doing it. They doing it. We just gotta hope what they doing can't hurt the people that either accompany watching it or join it.
Look, they did it. They did it already. They doing it already. It's already infested for the youth.
Yeah, they got two new co-hosts that's hot that gotta shave their time off. They got time. Now I don't know if the second guy, but he said 30. I don't know if his D got him some time shaved off or the time he had, but I believe he would have to keep working, but the 40,
one of them came from my tutelage, bro. I told you.
Yeah, I know.
It's heartfelt, bro. Man, like I'm like,
yeah,
yo,
I know.
I know you know better. Bro.
He shouted homie out too. He did a nice little tribute to him. If you keep it official, you know what I'm saying? He did a nice little tribute to him. He let it be known he was from, Blacko, and super kudos to him from him. And he speaks like what he doing ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get it. I did it. And now that I did it, I'm here, and in the time I'm talking, I want to shout my big homie out. He definitely gave it to him.
I seen it. I mean, I could see the struggle for redemption on what he's doing. He definitely got something to offer up there, which I know he had. I knew he had. I mean, nothing else. He's telling you steps on how to get around the people, but man, goddamn, man, like it still hurt because it doesn't justify. There's no integrity. There's no honor.
You hear that, God of Law? You know what he gonna say about that. God of Law said, how you feel about him telling on lie?
There's no honor. No matter what, it's no honor.
No honor.
I signed up. Bro, man, listen. This is where I disagree. Right? When you sign up for something, again, good or bad, you don't turn your back because that individual is just a bad call. I mean, it's a bad call. La Brim made a bad call, and you disagree with it. Like, I don't see where that you justify turning on that man. That's a violation. There's no honor with that. There's no integrity with that. I mean, if I call you my brother, I'm accepting good or bad. You're my brother. I'm accepting your fault as well as your basement and your good qualities. You're my brother, man. Like I sit there and tell you, basically, we talking about Blacko, Macko, basically, and honoring his death. Good or bad, bro, man. You know what I mean? As brothers, as friends. You know what I mean? Basically, you sit and you weigh and judge his good outweigh his bad. This is why I followed him. You understand what I'm saying? Like again, you can't formulate basically a true friendship. It's not genuine love if y'all just in constant agreement. Somebody's not being real. Y'all agree with everything with each other.
Right.
Somebody's not being real. This is why we basically we're independent thinkers. Basically, we choose to embrace certain individuals besides based off the principles and morals that we share mutually.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So again, it's like if Blacko made a bad call and that call caused us to fall into the grasp of basically the oppressor, and the oppressor is using time as a tactic to divide us, we're the ones you got in there. You justify being disloyal? That means you was a disloyal motherfucker to begin with. So who's really the bad person? Is it La Brim for basically making a bad call, or is you for basically never corrected? You could have been broke away.
Right.
I'm sitting there like I knew what type of person. Remember I said when Blacko got the ring, I was totally elated. I was totally elated because I knew that the hood was in good hands. Because I knew the character. Don't sit there and play fucking mind games. Basically, you knew Rob Brim, like Top Dollar said, you knew Rob Brim from the streets. You knew him from childhood. You knew his character.
Right.
Don't sit there, basically, now you want to justify your disloyal characteristic because saying that basically he was a bad call, man. Why the fuck you went under? Why did you go under?
Good.
Because he gave you that goddamn power.
He gave you that forefront that you wanted.
He gave you what you secretly wanted.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it didn't go according to plan. Now you want to justify you being a disloyal individual, that type of person you were.
You want to say you wasn't even down with him, like shit. Nigga, for all the time you was with him, you still down with him. You ain't have to claim it. You was still hounding. That's why you still around him.
Man, you claim the basement, man. You basement fall back, but basement like again. I'm not going to talk bad about my elders. That's none of them, bro. I'm not going to talk bad about
it. That ain't happening, Captain.
I mean, you might got disagreement. Basement like again. Disagreement is disagreement, bro. We ain't got to see things, everything eye to eye. We don't have to see everything.
That's the same thing I tell the people is, but I try not to make an argument because my argument don't make sense. Like, You know, same way you ain't gonna dishonor Blacko. I never dishonored Mac. Mac fucked up before I met him. You know what I'm saying? OG Mac fucked up before I met him. Omar Porty, that guy, he fucked that package up. But I swear to God, when he came through OG, he was flawless to that and just a regular degular with us, but a power that made us change our lives in so many ways that his bad is definitely under his good. He even did redemption. You know what I'm saying?
See, it's funny that you say that, right? You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna take it for time. I'm gonna take you some basement that I don't like again. Trying to put in the right word, yeah. You know, I still don't basically talk bad about OG Mac either, right? One thing that I hate as an individual, right? As an individual, I hate that fake shit. That's why I despise what goes on now. Don't act like you this or you that over time when we know the truth that you wasn't like that. If OG Mac told any one of them individuals, man, go outside, this was called, you'll all answer up and tell me another boss.
Facts.
I never seen it. I never seen nobody disobey OG Mac. You can say things that happen behind the scenes all you want, but I know when that man made a call, motherfucker answered up.
Facts.
So you're gonna speak the truth. Speak the truth.
But they don't do that.
He's that. Yes, that. He's that. Yes, he's that. He the basement do discredit his own basement character. Yeah, that's on him. But don't sit there and try to undermine or rewrite and transform history like he wasn't who you say he was.
Facts.
Because if you was like he was, why you didn't formulate goddamn doubt.
Or have a big voice from the past being spoken in your history bracket, how much you oppose shit like you do now.
This is what I'm talking about. I mean, it's easy when a man is no longer there to defend himself, right? Basement, to talk about basement. Oh, I was this film. I always been this. I always been that. That shit, basement. I swear to God, it kills me. Bro. I heard one person ever disobey Mac. Me personally, I'm talking about.
One person I know in the history, and he got shot, and that was his man from the street, and that was Sunday. That was in the pound on 5 South. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
No, I'm saying I was there for that. I was there for that, and that was a struggle. And that was his man from the town that got shot.
One person to talk back to OG Mac in public, and he did it. He did it in an honorable way where OG Mac couldn't make a call on him. That was OGSI.
SI?
That was SI and Comstock in the cages. SI was supposed to get EGB.
What?
SI was supposed to get EGB.
Get the fuck out. I never knew that. What happened with that?
SI told OG Mac in the cages in front of everybody. If I go back, and I got to just think about who was in the cages around that time. I know Track Gangster was around. Dakota for the KB was around. SI told him, I'm not taking EGB. I'm non-trade to life.
Nice. I can see that. I can see that.
I swear to God, bro, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or say anything that's basement opposed that. Yo, we was licking our chops for SI.
Y'all was licking our shots for him?
We was licking our chops for his ass, but OG Mac was like, you fool, motherfucker, and we was gonna get his ass. I swear. But when we got back to the set, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. That's honor. That's integrity.
Honor, boy. And that ain't even disrespect technically. If you trying to shift me from that spot, you're gonna have to say now, nah, I don't want you over there no more. Other than that, you're gonna have to just let me stay put and let me do what I do. So yeah.
It just showed the loyalty for his set, bro.
Right.
It showed the loyalty for his set, bro. It's gonna be non-chill nothing at all. No hood out.
And he lived by that code. So I know Mac in his heart never forgot that moment. I know that. I know Mac for that type of vibe. He ain't gonna forget that since he was like challenged or maybe it was denied. He was denied
That's why I said that SI did it, but he did it in the way.
Yeah, facts.
It was honorable.
It was honorable. He didn't even deny him. He just didn't follow the shift. Like, cause Mac, you know, Mac shift tie guns. Mac came down, see that tie guns was GKB. Oh, hell no. He gave him Stone. That's how the Stone shit opened. You know, tie guns was GKB for 30 days. He come back down from the pound. He see that this boy is GKB. Hell no. Send word to him. He was Stone. So, you know.
We was gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
A lot of us. There was a lot of us in the cages that day.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of us, a whole lot of shooters too.
I mean, somebody probably admit it now, like, you know, because some stories ain't even remembered to be talked about, or maybe personalized people. They was like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I remember this. But when you mention like that name, Trafe, I don't know if it's on the Dakota film was KB. That's Fat KB from Harlem. When you said it's Dakota.
No. Okay. That's Tribe Codefin.
Okay. So I like they trying to get their names when they grew up. So I don't even know if they were even trying to like mentally remember that unless they heard it now. They might want to
it's something up with basement. I can't remember, but I think more like mentally, health wise, something happened to him. But I was real close to Tribe Codefin.
Okay.
I was very close to KB at the time. At the time, they was real young.
Mm-hmm.
All of us was, bro. Come on.
That's why I said he probably, like, I know for a fact, you know, McFadder, he wants to get his rep on Cloud 9. You know, he didn't surpass his little opportunistic moments and mastered the craft of the other, you know, Genghis Khans in front of him and ish like that. But yeah, man.
Like, bro, listen, I give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, hold up. You're going to make me forget because I almost forgot when I just did the dry year. You know, when you were speaking early and all this time, a name I didn't hear you bring up. And I ain't trying to stir it up. I'm just like, you know, because Cormega. I ain't hear you mention Cormega, none of that when you was mentioning the temples.
Because Cormega was already in the town.
Oh, okay. I mean, you was still around the building of the different whips and shit. Like, I ain't even hear Infamous name pop up. You mentioned Tef. You mentioned Mo, you know what I'm saying? And you
that's going into something else. You know what I mean?
Oh, all right, my bad. That's even better. God bless.
I was going to that a little bit more, but basically that
God bless.
I've never been around Cormega that much.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I pulled up, he wasn't upstate during 2000. When I pulled up, Cormega just basically, I believe, went home or left the box.
Okay.
But I do remember that it was a topic of conversation among me and Blacko when I first pulled up.
Okay.
When I first pulled up, it wasn't discussing the conversation, but that's going to something else.
Okay, that's cool. That's like we ain't going there. I'm just saying I seen him and I seen his live early this morning. So you know he's still alive, healthy. God bless him. You know, and I just was like saying when I was hearing it, I was gonna ask you earlier. That's like the name change mistake. I said I wanted to remember. That was another thing I wanted to remember. Throw it in, but. Anything personal, I don't want it to go into none of that.
No, I mean, like, again, one thing I said about Blacko, and again, this is honoring him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Never personal with him.
Mm-hmm.
He did what was best for the people. He did what best. When I say the people, he did what best for the set.
Okay.
Make it so I can say so. Maybe other people might spin it and try to say certain things was personal, never personal.
Okay. Nice.
Go back. Nobody.
No.
Go back.
Nice. But yo, we gonna wrap it up so you can get with the loved ones, and I'm gonna speak to you so we can speak on how we could build on the conversation on the things we know that was messed up and is messed up. How could we implement the things that they had right in their hand to structure them? They just ain't reading it because if they just follow their history, that they can fix themselves together.
I mean, bro, man, to be honest with you, man, really, man, it's a new generation that basically got new movies. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They just using pretty much basically, man, the hoods and things as a vehicle to basically, man, to play little mind games. You know, but it really is different. It's a drill scene now, bro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's a drill scene now.
But hold on, I'll be wrong if I allow that just to be left with your answer. There's a lot of people that still hold our rules, our pamphlet. They reading it. Not all of them. definitely not over 20%. But them 20% guys stand out. They stand out where they definitely right now I can say for the hood with the like you see how you said, and I didn't say it, but I definitely been saying it on my own time. The sets replaced the first sub, and now you see it subs again. It's the same type of energy. You see how you and Mo had a different energy that eventually caused like the little conversations that did the comparisons of what's in and what's looking like last and stuff. It's like that now only because when it's new gravitates to something new. New gravitates to the newer individuals than possibly even knowing their previous leaders. Like examples of the hoods, people didn't meet Pal. They knew, you know what I'm saying, they knew Beamer. You know what I'm saying? And Infinity, you know, and they get the different separation, the different bops and the different rules and the implementations. So now when they get big, it's hard to remember the mother unless you had those like a you and a Mo that still kept it. And maybe the people in your family respectively bopping on their happiness of y'all bop. But your teachings also out of the few stand that they still follow your beginning teachings. These same people now, that's the new hoods behind y'all subs, they the same way. Some of the leaders is the same way. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't all drill. Some of them got their head on. It's just that they not as expressive as maybe others. You know what I'm saying? They ain't as vocal or as physical or as intertwined into a point that I guess all the problems was available to get as mixture in that example, as I'm saying. But for the most part, they drill, they definitely studied well.
Let me put it this way when I say that, right? Like we could hold a whole segment on that alone, the transition over the years, the formulation of different things, and like let me put it this way: when I say that, right? When I said the drill, I just put it all in the one category because there's a lot that mixed with it. Like I always ask myself, for the most part, is that you can't apply old rules to new situations.
You can't.
No, the principles and roles is something different. Integrity is something different. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about like really the nation in its entirety needs a revisation of rules to deal with today's circumstances.
Facts. Like the city is getting real big with 4 to 5 people. Even the names inside is outside now. So y'all finally need to learn that y'all can't get rules from jail people. Y'all have to make street philosophies and make now incarcerated philosophies and separate it with the same constitution and do the bylines per this constitution fits for the incarcerated individuals as well. Boom, back.
I mean, the conditions at the people, like I was having a conversation with a younger brother, basically, probably like a couple of weeks ago. And he was asking, giving him some ideas on what can they do today. What would be the cause to get the people surrounded? I'm like, yo, man, to be honest with you, man, I'm like, today's circumstances, man, it's just like the 70s and 60s when the Panthers was fighting. I said, basically, not behind the wall no more. Not to say you forget about behind the wall, because they basically, they both correlate. But I'm like, really, our people are such hardship and such bad situation today. Today, man, you got to find a cause today that basically people don't care about ideas, theories, and philosophy.
A cause is growth, like money.
Conditions that can change their life.
They need to get money. If you get money, you feel good, but you feel good about yourself, and then you got time to listen. That's the point.
Like I be trying to stay up to date, right? I try to stay relevant before I like educate myself. And despite me just liking what goes on out in society amongst our younger generation, I still try to stay abreast, because how else can I prepare my kids personally, basically, not to get wrapped up in it?
Correct.
You know what I mean? And when I say that, basically, when I put it on the drill, I put that the scammer. You know what I mean? They're playing the both sides. And I see I'm against basically, man, Chris. I'm not against them, bro. You know, that wasn't our fight. We could never be against it because that wasn't our fight. It didn't come up in our era.
Yeah, that's
so make that the later generation that they fight and whatever transpired out here in society.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not against them. I know plenty of fucking crip. Hollywood, my mother, Hollywood's another one that Beast Man go back to be from Juvenile.
Right.
So Beast Man not that. Right. But I pay attention. I watch how you got motherfuckers double banging, sex tripping. You know what I mean? And I understand. I now educated myself to the point to understand how that even came about.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got to do the scamming part involved with that. You know what I mean? I tell you, my nephews and then my comrade that pulled the bank jewelry and that's their lifestyle. That's a whole subculture, bro. I don't know if you're really aware how to get down, man. It's a culture.
It's a whole, it's a culture. It's a way of life, man.
Like it's a way of life. So I put all that under, maybe I misspoke, but I put all that under drill.
Okay, I got you. Thanks for the clarification. And it's good that you even seen that you had to get a correction in because it makes sense now that you say like drill is like saying what was they saying for hip hop? They were saying what was say hip hop? Damn man, I lost that fucking bop you just said. So instead of they say something else. So your drill shit was just trying to like consolidate it. Damn, I need that fucking
I mean, look at it. They all entwined. Like you got
bebop, boom bap. When I hear that shit, I be like, "What the fuck is boom bap?" They was like, "Yo, hip hop." I was like, "Oh, yeah." I swear to God, yo. When I see the section with boom bap, I'm like, "The fuck is boom bap?" And they was like, "Oh, that's the hip hop section." So like they classified the boom bap, and I was lost. I feel they did it just like you did drill. You heard? I honestly think that's what they did under boom bap.
Listen. Look, I would get familiarized myself, like I said, with that dude, reality, that's the other guy, right?
Fantasy, man. That motherfucker, that boy's still working. He got 45 years in life, and the only thing he did is the Moolah Compact, and for free, throwing Star Brim just to get home early for a baby. He's still, and he's a star on that team. So whatever you're about to say, please be careful. Go.
Listen, bro. I can say what I say, though, because it's for educational purpose.
Okay.
And I know you're not getting me involved with nothing. I've been out the way for over 5 years. I've been out.
Big day. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm not worried about that. Listen, they didn't give up on me. I'm real close to federal situation. I'm not worried. I'm not doing nothing.
Right.
I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about for educational purposes to point certain things out.
I'm telling you for editing purposes and remix purposes as well. So go.
Okay. So when I say that, right, that here is an individual that basically represent the lifestyle was also part of the basement transition with the scamming and how he was mixing the two to further his agenda. Did that make sense?
Facts.
I watched the dude Primo, Baseman, the other hot scammer out there that Baseman went for the more or less Baseman court officer and didn't have no street credence. How he used that and how he's utilizing the culture, the lifestyle, Baseman to further his agenda.
Facts.
Does that make sense? You got TV ballers doing the same.
Facts.
So when you find basically whether they basically Crip, Damu, Vice Story, GD, the scammer is using the culture of that lifestyle to further their agenda.
Facts.
So you intertwine these different philosophies and things like that, which is like again, like I said, that scamming is a whole lifestyle. That contradict, if you want to think about it, they contradict ours. Like, how can you, what they saying, TV baller lined up basically in Primo, so the streets is slowing, right? How can you do that? Because your man, like, jealousy is accepted within that scamming circle, from my understanding. You could betray him just because he get more money than you, or basically got the persona, got the crowd, or got the limelight more than you, that you're justified to get him killed. You're justified to get him robbed. You justified to transgress on that individual, and he really didn't do nothing to you.
So
that's what I mean when I say that. Because it seems like basically into Damus, Crip, Vice, or whatever you have, it's the same way when we came up, drugs was the thing, that scamming thing is the thing now. That forgot the youth potential.
That's what got people following leaders and
falsified
big homies and shit.
And when it comes to us, it's breaking rules and regulations, why they're able to turn back for more or less the rules and regulation of our lifestyle. Like even that Buddhism, man, like there's so much. That's why I said that's a segment for something else. It's something we could dwell in as far as like Baseman brainstorming and Baseman having all the cool conversations. But look, it's crazy.
All right.
It's crazy.
So when we do that, we're going to come back with that, and you're going to show how we can implement the things from back then and now to restore how they can do it. Not just because one thing I do know, man, you can't be revolutionized to scammers. You ain't gonna be talking that shit to no rich motherfuckers. Like, yeah, all right, pops. Figure out how to get this little 20,000 in about a half an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, bro, right? I get on my nephew ass, right? Get on my nephew, my biological nephew, right? Because he came up in that area. That's what he is.
Right.
How you can be up 70 bands and your mama's struggling. I can't respect it. I don't want to. You see what I'm saying? We came up in the era where basically, man, we get right. The first thing we make sure is our family ain't struggling. Like my sisters, my brothers, even behind the wall, bro. My nieces and nephews, while they embrace me, I never turn my back on them, bro. They get first and foremost. Bro.
You even tell yourself they could get it first, because when you get the lump sum or something, you know you about to do 10 more minutes and in the next 10 more minutes, you could be like, and then go back to you, because you ain't even got time to go spin it. You right back to getting that lump sum again. So how them people ain't done? Y'all be seeing dudes with upgraded jewels from the neck to the piece to the diamonds. Now, mind you, that's 6 sections. If you start with the piece and then put some diamonds on it, and then you upgrade the actual whole chain, that's 6 different levels. And you got the same whip. Like, what the, like, how do you find value in something that can get you killed on the run, and you don't have no value in possibly it damn sure in stock if you ain't got it in your own vehicles? Like, how do you put more value on fashion materials? Like, your jeans is 35,000 a pair of jeans, and you got a car that's under 100,000, but the same car in 5 years. Like, I mean, if I'm saying that, how are you gonna tell me you are leading anybody in the right direction, even if you don't consider yours the wrong direction?
See, part of the way of growing and growing and being educated is that if you truly trying to have an understanding, you can't be judgmental.
That's the bad part about having understanding. You can fake relate.
That's the bad part, right? Honestly, that's the bad part, right? So I'm really concerned and curious about how they reach this understanding. Right? So I talk to more of the big man, my nephew. I talk to my comrade nephew to try to even understand where do y'all even get this train of thought from? Because I know I raised my nephew the right way, and I know my comrade raised his nephew the right way. You see what I'm saying? So again, you didn't get it from us, so where the hell did you get it from? How can you sit there and watch your first cousin struggle, watch your mama struggle, and you walking around the project with 50 bands in your pocket? Where did this mindset come from? Because when you crap out and you got nothing, who the first person you run to? How you don't see this philosophy that I'm explaining to you?
Facts. That's a fact.
Who do you run to? Soon I'm talking about my comrade nephew now. Soon as he get jammed up, he called Uncle. Uncle called me. We go basically, okay, listen. Well, why is your mama struggling? We're gonna go handle the situation, but why your mama struggling? And the thing that y'all beefing about is basically 50, 70 stats. What the fuck your mom struggling for? You tell me you gave a broad, dirty pants and you didn't give your mom nothing. Where the fuck did this come from?
The rewards of spending the money instead of taking responsibility. People ain't got foundations now. They got live it while you got it, and you got to make sure people know about it. That's what this generation is.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something my nephew told me. He said, "Yo, get ahead in this game. Even if you ain't got it, you gotta act like you got it.
You gotta act like you got it."
So I'm sitting there like, again, I don't like what he's telling me.
And you got to blow it to be in the acting part too. It ain't like you can necessarily just go put your man shit on. Nah, homie, you gonna have to like really blow it. You got to go up in this club and blow 5 racks right now. You got it. Use it. It ain't nah, man. You playing, man. All right, we out. Dudes looking at you like you're a lemon, and they swiping 10,000 for the night. So you see what I'm saying? So that's why I said the direction. The mindset is like
the mindset is crazy. I mean, I'm really mind boggled and stuck to trying to understand where was this increment at.
Years ago, when they said if you ain't got no money, you can't lead nobody. I didn't understand that. I was watching all those Gandhis and Chinese and Romans and Africans, because we ain't had too many of them. And all those ethnicities I said is from the focal point of rich, poor looking people. They like super filthy rich, but they don't play the game of like flaunting their riches. Now, if you don't have it, don't say nothing. It's an easy argument. You can't say nothing. Just like, look at you, bro. Like, yo, man, like I wear sneakers that you can't eat in just a month, and it's joke humor. But once the humor start making it look honest, they even believe you're not even supposed to be the leader. They get to that now. You know what I'm saying?
No. We saying the same thing.
Yeah.
We saying the same thing.
Yeah.
That's why I said that basically, man, I put it all on the motherfucking drill.
Yeah. That's a
basically, and what comes with that is the ones that's doing this dumb shit or doing this thing that we disagree with, they also scamming. That's how they get their money. They don't get their money the way we got our money back in the days.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what got to do, because they're not concerned. And like, again, taboo or cripping or whatever basically that they claim at that time, it's not being presented to you for just that. It's being presented that the one that's in leadership is part of this culture.
Yeah, it comes with guidance of principles too, because you got people that was ignored, and you got 14-year-olds being a part of this convo we have. Like they low, like they ain't even got to kill. 14-year-olds in Cali, yeah, they grown adults damn near. So they've been doing it maybe since 10. But ours at 14, they learn how to swipe and get 5,000, 50 bucks.
Facts.
Hey, you ain't got principles, but you up. You not taught principles because maybe you don't got a G in your family. You ain't got an uncle in your circumference. You ain't got no people allowed to school you in your neighborhood because your parents are strict. Yet you're around all your friends and you loyal with your basketball squad, and 1 or 2 of them put you on a swiping and it start clicking. You have no principles though. So we got a lot of leaders like that. You heard? They have no principles, yet they didn't came up. They was intelligent. They was quiet a little bit. They spend on lavish shit that meant nothing to them, because while a friend happy that they just got $200 for nothing, and now they about to put their life on the line. That boy made $200 2 seconds before he gave it to you, 7 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's still been going. So he knows just dump money off and knowing he's just gonna have fun because he has no principles. But he got slick and trickery and knowing that, oh, lust, and they like this, and oh, I can influence them, and oh, this can make me this, and then they become people like, I know you heard of the Fat Boy Spank, Miss Piggy, aka the new Fakes False, Medusa, this whole foolment that just went down of late. But that person is just like that. Everybody that speaks to him saying he's not with the violence, and he hits you with the blackmail more than violence and blinds you with the party. So they didn't want G's around no more. They want Puff Daddy instead of Suge Knight. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what you listen. Everything you saying is 100%.
Shit, crazy, man.
You always sit back and think about how you could have did things better. Not to say you have any regret, but you always look back and see how you could have did things better.
Yeah.
So, man, that's what I said about all that basically there. I speak early, the very beginning about spin. Lord, before I could even goddamn win you.
Right, man. That's a fact. You ain't even getting to let's put my A game on. Nigga, you lost already. Fuck is you coaching yourself for? Nigga, like, huh? What you talking about?
Dude that had my head spun so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't the leader, bro. Them motherfuckers like, yeah, we gonna spin his ass, bro. But that's what I feel, bro.
It ain't no fucking feeling. You just expressing what happened far away. You ain't see it.
I'm coming like, yeah, this is my chance. I'm gonna get it all together. Down in there. I'm gonna put the structure down, this and that. That is like, yeah, we got something for you to be soon come. When I say they locked me the right way. Yeah, they locked me. Yeah.
Wow.
There was no way in hell I could have been prepared. No way in hell I could have been prepared.
You see? We ain't even foreseeing them people existing in our circumference, but voila. Joke's on you, it'll learn you. And then we go through it, and then we gotta learn from it and hopefully survive through it, and then be welcome to forgiving and or appreciating and being grateful for making it. And now this is how you think. And that's who we become. So I want us to formulate what you've been through and see and do. I've been through, see and do. Go with what we had, what they got, and how could we, along with more blast from the past. You know what I'm saying?
Right? And I'm not laughing about it, right? Mm-hmm. But when I say I know a lot of people, man, more than just Dom, I know a lot of people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? A lot of them basically I'm in contact with pretty much. I still affirm and still in strong communication, even out the country. You know what I mean? I communicate with individuals. And basically, man, one thing that I noticed, right? When I say that basically, man, our era, I'm not just talking about the new generation. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the era in its entirety. It seems like we all mind boggled.
That's a fact.
I got a neutral comrade that basically been like that gets to it, that's real strong on principle. Mm-hmm. And he called me, he seemed just as confused as I am. I got another DFY homeboy. He called me, told me he's just as confused as I am. Mm-hmm. These dudes come from different walk of life. Then some of them can change their life from juvenile. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm telling you, man, it seems like that's why I say the world is like almost like turned to the doodle, man. Like, I don't know what to do, man.
It's surprising. I mean, one thing that I know that can't get ran out of style is stand tall, man. Like, I mean, shit, weak feelings is a blessing. Fear, vent out, release, however they gotta say it. Chill, worry, but just stand the fuck up. And if you can move, go forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a fire or if it's a cliff, there's no exit plan. I mean, I don't got advice. I ain't get there yet, but
I know what I teach. I teach about principles and morals. If we ain't trying to hear that, just keep it moving.
That's a fact. Like, I'd be like, all right, hopefully you got them. But I will test you. Like, you can't even tell a person you want to teach them that because, you know, you got people that act like they got it, know too much. And then you might want to just protect yourself from teaching a foe how to be sharp around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I told La. I never forgotten. That's one jewel I learned from just experience. Like, yo, you got to be careful who you teach. Now, on this platform, hey, I mean, you can learn how to fucking, who am I to keep a jewel away on here? But when you think you sitting down with a pupil or a loved one and you really don't got no assessment of what you think you got down pack on a person, be careful what you're trying to exchange with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they can get around you and snake you. You know what I'm saying?
I concur with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Word, because that shit right there, man, it's been so came and gone. You got people that, man, listen, man. Yo, boy. Yo, you got people that disappeared decades, or even the decade being on your resume. How do you have the fight in you again and you never even fought the first time? Because people got an opportunity that you got to figure out if you from it or away from it, or if you're gonna, my whole shit, whenever if you ever hear me is, P ain't gonna never let you beat up on GKB. And if you official like I am to a person, a shy nitty or comrade, whoever that comrade is, oh yeah, I'm gonna defend them too. This is like the same difference. It ain't like we can always beat them up. We ain't supposed to be wanting to do extra shit at this age anyway. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they gotta be either defend or no, I'm saying whatever. But for the most part, the slander and the levels of falsifying and poison and all that ish like that other cat show, it ain't too many of them people. It's just the people that wants to be near that is when we start saying you one and the same. But the actual poisonous person, it's a good thing. It ain't too many people like that cat. You know what I'm saying? It's just followers and company people and poisonous greater OGs though. He's the lowest poisonous one. I ain't gonna never hide the truth. Him, that name must not be known. That's from Brooklyn, that was on a high and had co-chair of the UBN. That nigga snake to the end. Like I'm never gonna hide that. Like that motherfucker's a snake. Like he lives his life off of trying to replace another person's, because he can't even boast about his own life. So if you always hear about a person that has an opinion, folks, this is just a side jewel, and you ever hear them have any glorified belief that what they say is valuable, but never, and that's big. Never is like a big word in the dictionary, people, with the meaning. It's a 5-letter word, but it's like big when you got to hear never on something you wish happened again. He never, ever did anything for this thing, people. And he wants to be credited for it. And along with the never, it's like a synonymous thing. He wasn't there. So how is an opinion always there? Like opinion will be like, I did or I didn't. Opinion, right? A fact is it happened or did happen. When you hear him, he never say, well, my man let me know, and he official dude to the end. So I believe him. It never starts off like that, because y'all wasn't doing no time around him. So this is how it really goes when y'all come along, people, the new voters. Y'all here, so it was like this back in the days when we was in Attica. See, my man Tom hit me up with the kite and let me know, oh, that's what they did? I bet. Take care of that. You see how y'all hear all that? Y'all think a person was around. Y'all never hear a person be honest and say, well, I wasn't there, but how I got it from, I can't even tell you who I got it from. So matter of fact, I can't even tell you about that story. All right, I'm gonna get off this channel and fall the fuck back. You don't never see that version. I apologize for cutting you off, man. I just caught a flavor for the fever of expression.
Tim, I know what you're talking about. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like I said, you sit there, you listen to these dudes, you read the comments, you be hearing these dudes make comments in the comment section like they really know. But if you sit there, it's repetitive, and you can tell it's just by word of mouth, because they can't go no further. And I think that's why you reached out to me to ask me more than what's basically this. Yes. Everybody being repetitive.
Yes, they're being repetitive.
130. He's a warrior.
Yeah.
You don't get nothing past that, bro.
Yeah, let's go deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get nothing past that. So how well did you really know? Like I watched Mikey being shot. I don't even know what nationality he was.
I seen that part. I was like, hey, yo.
And I read the comments, right? I read the comments, right? You know what I mean? And it said basically, man, he's Haitian, he's Jamaican, he's Caribbean, he's Creole, bro.
Let them know, bro.
He's Creole.
Now y'all heard it, because I know y'all listening, especially, oh shit, Pimp got mad be on here. Y'all got time. Let me listen to them bozos. Keep that shit on the low. I don't even mind if you told your little chick on the side, but I bet you, no matter how you say that, we just afforded you with some information in your conversations. All right.
But it just goes to show you how well they really knew the guy. Like, no.
Pimpish.
How well do you really know him?
Yeah, y'all ain't know him. Y'all ain't know MB. Y'all ain't know him. Y'all just knew that y'all respected his gun. And then he was the big homie and your man. That's all that shit was, man. That's what the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas ain't know.
This is what I said about Baseman. I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I told you exactly what it was. I was blessed to fall in the right environment, around the right people, you know what I mean, Baseman, and given an opportunity.
I just thought about something, Abby.
Huh?
Blacko didn't go to Southport. Right?
No, he didn't.
And Shaquille didn't go upstate, right?
I'm not familiar with. No, I don't think Quill ever.
So where the fuck they meet? Never.
They was in, no. They was in Attica. They was in Attica together.
In the box.
Yeah.
Snake Pit? No.
They was on the rock together.
They was on the rock together. When was this?
If I'm not mistaken, they was in Sing Sing together as well.
Oh, cause I was trying to figure out when, like he said, he like gave the reins down to him. I thought it was like an established relationship on like how he just willingly said that on the low levels. Let me take that back. Like he said on his conversation with Mikey B that we gonna say that for another time so we can have more, blasts from the past. Yeah, I keep going through that cause he's always there but never there, and he know how to compartmentalize like certain shit.
I don't say that, but I said what I said, right? It's because, like, again, I give him credit. Like, I really came underneath his tutelage. He really raised me in the system, and I don't care how. Like, I didn't follow dude just because you busted a gun. I didn't care about that.
Right.
What I cared about is that I refused to follow a person that couldn't basically, man, give me guidance to the point to better my life. And that's why I followed Blacko the way I did. That's why I credit him. And I give him all credit. I give Quell great credit.
Quell is great off the speech.
I give Soul B huge credit. And I give SI. Them are the ones I basically, man, give basically, man, credits as far as basically, man, like teachers that I came up under.
Okay.
With my respect level grew for them. Like, I got a tremendous amount of respect for Soul B.
I tried to get him back, man.
I got a tremendous amount of respect for more or less basically that SI, rest in peace.
All right, rest in peace.
Wasn't so much about their physical work they put down.
Yeah, it was their mentors. Right.
Yes, now if the Soul B to be old as he is, I watch him and SI go at it for 4 hours in the yard off the cap, quoting books. Or we go back to history. That motherfucker SI was a walking encyclopedia, rest in peace.
Nice.
He really was. You know what I mean? He's younger than me.
Nice.
You understand what I'm saying? But he was a walking encyclopedia.
He was standing tall with Soul B? Soul B, he's gifted. Oh, toe to toe?
Toe to toe.
That was a lie. I know the y'all was quiet.
I couldn't get nobody. Don't listen, bro, man. I never told motherfucking bitch, man, eat a Frank. And I was telling motherfucking eat a Frank. They kept, even the big homie step on the scene. Everybody, hey, Soul B, this, that's Soul B, this, that. I mean, got to talk about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm scared, man, shut the fuck up. I'm just digesting all the knowledge. I'm like, damn.
Nice.
My man, they took it all the way back to the 60s, the 50s, Afro Boulon. I'm like, whoa. And they go basically, man, you got that book in your cell? Well, go to page 10, on paragraph 3. I'm sitting there, whoa.
Wow.
Whoa. You know what I mean? Like, they the one that motivated me to get into my history.
Nice. I remember those moments. Nice. That's history.
I give them a lot of credit with things like that.
Salute Soul B, man. I ain't even give you a shout out since your name been coming up too, Soul B. Salute, beloved.
I'm not basically, man, exceeded with Quill, but basically, man, like there's certain things she can do much better. It's not all about the individual, man, but man, give credit where credit is due, man. You took it to one level, Blacko took it to the fucking top, man. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I got upset, Quell, because you know, in my memory, all I be seeing is how you trying to downplay people. You look like an OG big homie, but nigga, like, come on, like, you need to just give credit. Stop trying to give yourself involvement, and then like, yeah, I remember when the stop that part. Like, you don't remember nothing. You hardly there. So I thought you was never really around them, but I'm glad he corrected. I apologize, but when I think of you, I can't see too much positive. So it just irks me when I hear your nasal passage functioning nowadays near me. You know what I'm saying? You like a breathing dragon. But I won't get sidetracked.
I told you before, basement. I gave you a taste of one thing, basement. I got a whole lot more, basement. Like I said, I know one thing. I give again, be honoring Blacko, basement. I give him all the credit in the world because again, I wouldn't have this now if he was a selfish individual. He was a bad leader.
Yes,
you know I mean, basically, man, it was about him. I mean, he shared these things with me and let me look through it through his eyes. Now, I mean, so prepare me for the future, bro. So if I ever get in a position of leadership, I know how to address the situation. I mean, I'm aware of all the parties, whether they want to admit it or not. I know all the shit. Oh man, that's why I got so much love for 10K, bro. He ate a lot, bro. He did a lot, bro. You heard?
No question, man.
And he didn't play fair all the time. You hear me? But the intention was always honorable. Yeah? Intention was always honorable.
No question. That's what's up.
No I say that, bro, man, because again, I got boy. They couldn't get 10K up there. I was sitting there telling Freeman, I bet you we could get 10K up there. You
You stupid.
You going crazy on that on man, YouTube that time going crazy. Look at the comments. I called them. I like, yo, bro, man, they trying to line you up. Get them up there.
Y'all, I hear he might be coming home soon. Yeah.
I just asked him. Yeah, I just asked Choice about him and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just got who the fuck was I talking to? And he was talking about the laws, and he was like, yeah, he was short because I think he only got what 5 or 6. He got some shit like that, and that's around that much time he got. So he
it's something I want to ask you too, bro, man.
What?
But we'll talk about this when we get off of this other thing, man. Basically, man, like it's something I came across recently, and I just didn't know about it, bro. You
okay?
Dealing with basically an L-rated, you
Oh yeah, it's divided. So I'm hearing yay, but then after yay so long, I'm hearing like silent nays from people we know. Like, oh, I know son, or word. If he said it out, I'm curious to find out. So since I'm being pitched like a Charlie Rock, salute Charlie Rock.
I'm not talking about the politics behind the wall. I'm talking about the other side.
You talking about white men? Oh, you talking about Death Row?
Yeah.
Facts. Sly and Fox and all that's supposed to be. It's talked about, but I don't. Thing is always a rumor. Sometimes people get helicopter lifted out the jail. Other times they got a band-aid on their buns. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what the fuck the truth is. So I guess since all the other politics shit happened, you couldn't get a straight, honest answer now because the person is more careful now than they was back in the days with expressing their business, maybe. But that was talked about too. I heard that as well.
Again, this shit getting to my attention recently.
Yo, that's what I meant to ask you because you just stopped. Hold up, you just stopped me again. Your number changed? Probably.
No.
Did you don't notice getting a call from me earlier? Did you call my phone?
I called your phone
earlier and then get no call, a regular call?
No.
All right, that's what I'm trying to tell you right now. You're gonna have to give me a number. Hold on, I'm about to go look right now the number that I called and see if I mentioned the last 4 numbers. And you tell me if that's your number.
Go back to your call log. It should be basically at 66 at the last 2.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Yeah, that's crazy. Your shit don't even come up. So that's hold on, I forgot your shit got a name on it. Gotta come up. Wow, here it is. You said the last number is 66.
66.
Yeah, I got it. I called you earlier. So your number's still the same, cool. Because I called it earlier and you didn't pick the shit up. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk on that.
I'm telling you, bro, man, like I've been getting a lot of calls. Some I've been answering, some I haven't. I got a lot going on my end, dealing with a lot of different things.
Yeah, you told me. And I hope you're the best with some of them things you were saying, and condolences and blessings on the things you did.
I got told this was between Blacko, Jungle, you know what I mean? I told you, man, I got one more basement, pretty much all back to back, caught me by surprise. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was thinking about certain things, and I got to go up there, researching one thing, come up with information, see this bullshit online with dudes just misrepresenting them, got nothing to share. But, man, this is wild, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wild, man.
And I appreciate this because and nobody could do his name better than a person that really care about a person and have information about him. So if a person look at me, part of me was a little sad. Part of me was mad yesterday because I'm like, I'm hearing a lot of shit, but I wish I had some of the experiences y'all had. I would have turned them conversations I was hearing into the conversations I would have been in depthly having. So I was like, I didn't feel I did him a full, you know what I'm saying, justice, even though people appreciate just, I felt if nobody else can speak for him, I felt it should have either been Mad B or Powerful. And rest in peace, Robo not here. So, you know,
Robo,
I'm like, those are the.
I'll give you a couple, I'll give you basically like Humble can speak for him.
No, that's what I was saying. Like when I was like, for me to give y'all the peoples out here like a real, you know, tribute to him. I didn't know Blacko, but one day, like there was enough that he gave me his honor and he trusted me and Sesums that day, and then we chilled. We did 6 o'clock to early go back. Then he went in. Then I stayed outside and Sesums just walked around the yard. But he trusted me, listened to me, because I'm the one that spoke. Sess was just in the chair, sitting with me. He came to the yard, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to honor him because I know what he did for the hood. Can you imagine you going to a building that somebody else destructed, but you want to maintain the building one time or another, and now you do your duties is the building? How you not going to have homage there unless the building fell? And if it never fell and you're not talking about them because you see addiction or some bickering or a person had a job instead of trapping and hustling and drilling, and it's a slander because now you see the young person you was hearing energetic, killing everything, was sounding like he was 20, but he was 50 then doing it. Now that he out here and all these other things went according to God's plan or God's script or life's role, y'all gonna slander him. So I said, I'm gonna go double back and go find somebody that got gears with him that ain't gonna just say we was shoe babies. You know what I'm saying? They can tell you he was.
It wasn't just shoe babies. Like I said, I went to go pick the man up from behind the wall and basement, I mean, with a bunch of scrap. If the basement is showing to love and respect. But I told him I would do that. You know what I mean? I'm going to pick him up when he came out behind the wall. Basement, I'll give you another thing, too. That's why I said I know a whole lot of shit that do just because I don't run my mouth. I don't say certain shit. But those that basement came underneath my tutors know what I know. Wow. They really know what I know. You know what I mean? Like I sat, no matter what they say, bro, you know what I mean? I walked Flatbush after Blacko. You know what I mean? That man was fucking strong, bro, yeah?
Right.
He had to been what he told me he was about because, bro, man, like I said, we couldn't take 3 steps without somebody coming up to him. Old, young, in between. We couldn't take 2, 3 steps without somebody coming up to him. Right. I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got a whole lot of juicy stories you want, Basic Man Pimp, Basic Man, you know, motherfucker about us. About us. One individual particular. I ain't talking about the one we was talking about before. The other one. I mean, oh, he think this right here. Shit. Thank you, God. I mean, just let me know. Yeah. I see this with my, if I said they can say what they want. I walk the yard with my big homie. My big homie, my co-defendant on a case. You know what I mean? I walk fucking death row with my motherfucking big homie. I might fucking say that.
Facts. That's how you supposed
I mean, you can really say that.
Nigga ain't crossed you. The fuck you? What you pulling back from? Standing with people. How you can divide loyalty when you ain't even honored by the person you might glorify? You fucking silly rabbits. Nigga.
I mean, if I say Hamo, I mean me, him, Hamo and Free pulled up and started talking, chopped up about some things. You know what I mean?
Nice. I want to find Hamo and help him before he go out like Blacko, man. He gonna be next, man. If he don't get it together, he gonna be next. Hamo, you hear me? If you know Hamo, send this to him. Tell him, pimp, miss him, and wish he don't go out like Blacko Macko. Straight up. And when I say go out like Blacko Macko, it's the story people want to have the end for you. We don't know if the bad, I don't know if it's vitals. I don't know if it's drug usage. I don't know if it's delay of health habits. They say it's a heart attack, and then everybody wants to put a bad body, dieting, levels of taking care of yourself. It's all the ways of speaking and don't have no facts. So since they know one thing or seen one thing, which is that video that everybody know that circulates, they just say that he's going to be a person that goes out this way. So I'm glad I heard the rumors only a heart attack. So Hamo, those two answers is bad for your conclusion. One is death and the other is saying the drug user.
Yo, bro, let me tell you. I told you this earlier, bro. I almost clocked out right after Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hospitalized, you know what I mean, bro? And this is gangster, bro. Nobody can tell you anything different, bro. I don't use drugs, bro. You know what I mean? I smoke a little bud here and there, bro, man, but I really don't fucking use drugs. I occasionally drink.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Basement. Mine was dealing with more of a basement. Like when I say everybody got vices, you can judge them, whatever. I got a sweet tooth out of this goddamn world, bro.
Right.
No. I always did, bro.
Right.
I got a sweet tooth out of this world. And that would cause some of the murders. I had 3 different infections running through my bloodstream, bro. And I'm thinking it's just a cold, bro. I had MRSA.
Oh, okay.
Had a basement, a pit line running through my arm. A tooth for damn near basement close to 2 months. Just taken out basement probably like 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
But I'm telling you, my sister then made me go to the hospital, bro. The doctor said you just waited just a couple hours later. That was it for you.
God bless your sister.
So this is what I'm talking about. Vices, dudes is quick to judge. We of age, bro.
Right.
We of age, man. We of age, but basically we got to take care of our health, bro. And I'm not preaching. I'm telling you the honest to God truth.
You ain't lying. I don't feel it preaching. You're telling the truth.
I've been checking. Everybody know Robo didn't fuck around.
That's a fact.
I mean, who could foresee he was going to have a heart attack at his age?
Nobody.
Come on, man. They better pay attention.
That's a fact.
Before you quit to judge and basically want to quit the basically man sitting there acting like basically man, you're sorrowful and this and that, but basically I can see it in your energy, man. Oh man, I know the man, and I know the individual. I was scared of that man.
Yes,
no respect, fear.
Yes.
Different.
Yes, and I wasn't there, and I felt that was his rep around them people because their replies wasn't looking too comrade-ish. It was looking sociable, but comrade? Nah, I wasn't seeing that in some of them stories. I'm gonna just keep it official. I'm
telling you, bro.
It sounded like he was who he was, and you knew it. That's what it sounded like. He was who he was.
Great dude said it. How can he come back under mad people? You really knew the fucking man, basically like man, y'all missed the whole goddamn thing. He could never be under me. Could never be under me, bro.
Dude said the same thing with me with Hamo. Yo, why you did that? I said, yo, I did that because if your team can lead with you, they can look at me and see me down here. They gonna find to get up faster. I say, yo, fuck what they talking about. Ain't you gonna be unified? If I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show them how we gonna make this shit right. People got their own version of things, but guess what? They don't even be in the conversations. You heard?
I say this, and this is what I teach down here. When I move around and doing everything I do, this is what I was teaching. I mean, the original principle, the original teacher. You know what I mean? You don't, I mean, the position doesn't make the individual. The individual always makes the position.
Fact.
You don't need an army to be Damu. You Damu even when you by yourself. If you really Damu, they're going to see it.
If you really Damu.
If you really Damu, they're going to see it. When you step, they're going to see it. They're going to see it.
That's a fact. You ain't got to be hollering, hooping, and hollering.
But the generation that came after us is so wrapped up. That's why everything become a power trip. You need the position to validate who you is. But once you get it, you ain't never go through the steps to know what it takes to be a leader. That's why you fumble the ball every time.
Facts. You heard him? Facts.
You wasn't a good soldier, so it's impossible to be a leader.
At all.
Who give you what?
Especially if you got it Trump. You're going to do a terrible tenor in your motherfucking resume. Trust me.
Come on, how many times you seen while you was running, walking the yard, bopping the yard, bro? You get more, oh, that's a big homie. He had no effect.
At all.
Probably amongst his little circle, his little sets he got, dudes to talk about. But you don't see no change in that goddamn yard with dudes concerned. But let a real G step in that goddamn yard. Everybody take notice.
Everybody. And you see the
intertwining.
And then it really reinforces itself when y'all start seeing the neutrals that know him like, how the? Yeah, he know them sharks too.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why I said, no, real G step on the yard. Everybody take notice. Everybody. Whether they whisper it, but you know that they know his presence that goddamn yard. You know it's changing.
Right.
You know that change. So you can sit there and say what the hell they want to say. You the position can never make you the individual one that make the fucking position.
That's a fact. That is true.
I mean, so basically, that's why you see so many shallow conversations, comments. They can't talk past individual because there was no love there. It was fear there.
That's a fact.
You know, never admit it.
That's
a never admit it. I didn't need to admit it. I seen it.
That's a fact.
I seen it.
That's a fact.
See,
I love the you know you had more fun when you was real, like if you was really real right, and then you was in the mix of when it was real right, and you couldn't even have a time, or it was like it was probably new where you can show you was competing with jealousy, and maybe you a flinched the 1090 card out there when you just was enjoying doing the right ish with all this. It defined who you was for the rest of your tenure. Everybody seen who you was from that rep on. So when you hear all these little things, you gotta look like, how did they walk through the biz? Like you always got somebody that can say something against you. Yeah.
Like I said, that's the thing with this fucking YouTube thing, bro, man. These motherfuckers coming out the woodwork about who and this and the stories and that was wild, man. Okay. Well, let me get in here, man, and do my more than
yes, so, man.
Speech, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm always here for you, basically.
Appreciate you, bro.
It just gotta be because of Blacko, basically, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, we up now. I'm with you now. You came back for me, so we stuck, you know?
All right, bro, man. You know what I mean? Like love, man.
I love it, man. Man, be easy, okay? I'll get you later. I'll hit you tomorrow, all right?
Okay.
All right, well. Blacko, Macko. Rest in peace, bro. I mean, when the last time y'all seen me do 3 hours? I think that's been like a year or something. I'm just saying. I don't want no honorary system. I love to double back and go get some relics now. Few of y'all can say something. Matters not. If I have to come and make him a convo, I hope none of y'all say nothing. Because this is great for us. Keep your opinion. God has been good. He let me talk to one brother Well, I told that brother, hold on. Speak to another brother. I appreciate y'all. Blacko, Macko, salute, homie. And always know, people, you might ain't see it. I did, though. Way back in the days. I think it was the 70s. Underdog. We talking about Underdog. You know what I'm saying? The dog with the mask, with the little, you know what I'm saying? The little cape. He always, you know what I'm saying, flew like this. Underdog. Remember, he could fly. You know what I'm saying? Good night. Pimpish.